Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. I think we're in episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. So, at the Hordes of the Dragon Queen. So, let's recap actually what happened last week. So, after the heroes actually journeyed to one of the forests known as the Forgotten Woods, or the Forgotten Forest itself, they actually fought and tried to actually capture the wolves that have been somehow been tamed or brainwashed or perhaps controlled by an unknown entity or an unknown power that the current companions have no idea what is still causing this weird phenomenon, or why the wolves are randomly attacking creatures that they would never dare attack if they were in their proper senses. Wolves will never go and attack giant scorpions. That's just suicidal. Would they go and attack giant frogs and get eaten out of it? Yes, in a pack, perhaps, but not as an individual. But somehow these wolves are well organized, attacking with proper tactics as if they have been given specific orders on what to do. But it was also during this time that the companions, Durotan and Rhin'zey, when they actually fought the giant scorpion, they actually almost lost their lives. Almost, of course, if not due to the intervention of the other companions. Even Bayang also fell, trying to actually assist the other companions as they actually fell. But it was also during this time, Tyrson's mind was not so focused because of the ancient wizard's tower that has been standing in these forgotten woods for quite some time. As he actually climbed through the window, he met a cat, a white cat, which he actually tried to actually save. The cat actually told him what needs to do due to his high role for insight, perhaps animal handling. And he actually about to actually drink the potion. If he actually drank the potion, he would turn into a cat. So Tyrson and the cat will probably live happily ever after as cats. But instead, Tyrson gave the cat the potion to be drunk instead. And then that's when the cat actually turned into a beautiful white-haired woman with blue diamond-like eyes, which of course wanted to reward Tyrson for helping her by nursing his wounds. But it was also here at the same time that Durotan and Waruay worried for their good friend Tyrson what had happened to him for quite some time. They climbed the tower all the way up towards the roof, climbed in, which also distracted the woman as she actually wanted to actually reward Tyrson more further by assisting her. And it was here that during this scene, Waruay and Durotan was actually at the windows itself. When they jumped in, they were actually shocked to see a beautiful woman. White flowing hair up to her shoulder, perhaps up to her waist. And as the woman actually walks through that door, Waruay and Durotan, roll for wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Don't fail me now.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, don't fail me now.
No!
Oh, dear lord!
He got a massive nosebleed because of her
It's
beauty.
fine. I might be able to save it. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Right,
yes.
Durotan, you stood there, stunned. Stunned not because of a spell, but because of this woman. Extreme beauty. And not to mention that she's actually wearing her wizard's gown. It's like almost like showing her cleavage and all the way up down. It's like where she's actually fully covered. Almost, you think to yourself. You actually had a massive nosebleed. I don't want to actually let you roll a 1d4 damage, 2d4 damage for yourself.
2d4? Okay. Oh god. You
Make it more.
Why?
Oh!
Why, man? I wanted a 1. I wanted 1 by 1.
Okay, Waruay.
Very-
Durotan
very
had a massive internal injury due to looking at this woman, but you've never heard of any spell with such a beauty could cause someone to have internal bleeding. You didn't even see the woman actually mutter any word or cast any spells. But you were actually unfazed by her, of course, Waruay. Maybe because she's not a kobold. She's just human. Do you?
Yeah,
She doesn't
no
have any tail.
No scales.
Yeah. She doesn't have any tail behind her, but when you look at Durotan underneath his pants, you could have sworn Durotan grew a tail.
Durotan for 3 times larger that day.
You just see like suddenly like Durotan with eyes for hearts, and also suddenly you just see like the ropes being tossed at your side and him acting all cool and everything, kind of like, you know, the thinker, and he's like saying to her, excuse me there, beautiful lady.
Yes.
Have you...
That's Waruay. Durotan, you can't even say the word. You are stunned.
Oh, okay.
You are stunned. You can't say anything for 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
It's just that Waruay is surprised to see you, Durotan, that having a nosebleed. Waruay is just surprised to see that you grew a tail, not at the back, but suddenly grew a tail forward.
Oh, God.
Which is weird. You're unable to control yourself. But when Waruay actually jumped in, the woman actually walks in front, looks at Durotan and said, it seems that my reputation still hyper-perceived me. And then she looks to turn you and turns face you Waruay. And you, little kobold, why are you here?
Oh, I'm sorry to intrude. I thought this tower was actually abandoned. Apologies. I looked at Durotan, see that he's still frozen. So I guess I'm going to be talking for the both of us. I'll say, excuse my friend here. He does this sometimes. People, taller people, they're weird. Anyway, we actually came here looking for our friend. We think he came in here looking for a cat. He kept rambling on about. I'm sorry if we've intruded. We didn't realize that someone actually lived here.
The woman looks at you. Her eyes actually widen. A friend? A cat? Well, excuse me, but that cat was me. Are you talking about your friend in my bedroom now? She asks. She looks at you far away. He's lying down on my bed right now, this very moment. Not mistaken, your friend. Quite pale, as if he's seen a goose. Long black hair.
I'm like nodding and like put my hands together and like up on my chin and something. Is he carrying like some weird dark sword?
Not really. He's undressed now on my bed. You can follow me.
I just put like, sort of like, put my hand claw over my face and just run it down. I'm like, ooh.
Okay, Durotan, you're unable to move because you're stunned. Okay. So you're stunned there looking at the beauty.
I will attempt to peek in. Let's see. Without, assumedly, without Tyrson noticing me.
Okay, Tyrson, you heard voices, of course, so your passive perception, you should be able to hear the voice coming from the room outside. You could have sworn you actually heard Durotan and perhaps a few seconds or perhaps of Waruay, and then after that, minor conversations. As you try to actually speak, you see the beautiful wizard actually coming through the room, but you don't notice Waruay.
I want her.
Alright, Ray, roll for stealth. Okay, roll for stealth. Alright. 21. Okay, Waruay, roll for perception. Tyrson, roll for perception. Okay, Tyrson, roll for perception again.
Oh no! I just don't see him.
That's persuasion. That's not perception.
Oh wait, isn't I hit the wrong one? Perception. There we are. Oh.
both of you rolled perception.
All right. Okay, I think it's maybe because that this woman is not really covering herself with a wizard's robe, and it's just dangling there, just covering a part of her cleavage. And well, okay, Waruay, when you actually enter the room, you don't see Tyrson anyway. Even when the woman actually look around, she actually like look left and right, and then she turns to you, Waruay, and says, "I could have sworn he was here. He was in a room."
I walk in and like scratching my chin. And it's like, okay. And I yell out, "Tyrson, are you here?"
But you did see Tyrson's clothes on the bed, of course, but you don't see Tyrson. You do see his blades, You see his clothes, but you don't see Tyrson.
Sorry.
And then the woman looks to you, Waruay, and then she asks,
I was dying.
Is your friend a spellcaster? Does he know how to cast an invincibility spell?
I sort of think to myself and say, well, he knows some magic. I mean, he did eat a soul of a god, so I suppose that would give him some type of magic. I mean, wait, 2 gods, I think. And I'm like, on my claws, I'm doing counting.
The woman actually walks over to the bed and says, his clothes is still here. And then sometimes you notice that she's sniffing the air. I can still smell him, but I don't see him. Pity though, if he's a spellcaster, sadly I don't do spellcasters.
I mean, he's not like a typical spellcaster. I've never seen him read a book.
Roll for insight, Waruay. But the moment she said do spellcasters, does she mean that she doesn't work with spellcasters? Or you think she doesn't work with spellcasters? She doesn't do
18
or travel with spellcasters? And you think, but you don't know any human talk. So this is not like a kobold within kobold. Yeah. So this thing is like human and a human kind of thing, or humanoid kind of thing.
Yeah, kobolds just select together when they want to have more offspring and they have children. They don't.
Durotan, Durotan, roll for wisdom saving throw again. If you fail, you're still stunned. Alright, okay, you pass. Okay, you unstun yourself.
He's like fix himself, spit on his hand, fix his hair and everything, and just like, he just, walks in a steady footsteps, and he like say in a polite voice, sorry about that, miss, but did you happen to see our married friend? His wife and child would be very worried about him too.
The woman looks at you and said, I don't know who you're talking about, but if you were looking for your friend, he's no longer here. But Durotan, when she said he's no longer here, you did see Tyrson's blades and his clothes on the table. I mean, on the bed. On the bed.
Yeah. Can I roll for perception against his original stealth?
Yeah, you have to roll against 21.
As he's looking around, I turn to Durotan and say, he probably snuck out when he heard us. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to the table and pick up his stuff and say he's probably snuck out. So I'm just gonna grab this and take it back to camp.
Wait, as you basically, picking up his stuff, I just happened to see his tiny little toe sticking out from whichever place which he chose to hide, basically. Like
under the bed. Under the bed.
I'm like, let me just walk. I'm like, I just basically walk here and say, very good, check his clothes, check his weapon, and we're just gonna tell his wife and child that he was cheating on them with this beautiful, handsome lady and see about his potential fate. And that's when, you see Durotan Waruay points to the toe as Durotan's foot just rises slowly and slowly and slowly, just ready to be dropped. And he's like, looks at you, looks at the foot, and that's when, bam! I step on Tyrson's finger. Just so I can, get him out of his hidey hole.
Alright. Yeah. Tyrson, the moment that Durotan actually stepped on your pinky toe, you almost scream. Roll for con save, please.
Please roll out.
Otherwise, you just jump up from the bed immediately.
He jumps up. He's experienced at this. He knows what to do.
This was a Tiny Toon moment. You can see the pain travels from his foot, his stomach, to his mouth, and him just covering the mouth as much as
like. I after seeing that, I'm like, tilt my head to you, and I looking at the lady, and I look at the bed, and I look back at Durotan again, and look at the lady, and I'm like, clearly Reef interrupted something here.
Yeah.
You see a completely naked Tyrson jumping up from the bed, and not wearing his
he
clothes.
jumps up.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
To you,
I'm not
seeing
doing
a naked humanoid is nothing. I mean, kobolds been running around naked since they were hatched. They only started to wear clothes only when they realized that they've been naked all this time.
Oh no, I don't have any issue with that. I mean, all these tall races have all these extra gibbly bits, but
they have
never.
tail. You just notice Tyrson's tail is sticking in from the front, but you ignore it. It's like there seems to be nothing.
I look at my tail and flick it and slap it on the ground. It's like, I know my tail's still bigger than everyone else's, so I'm quite satisfied with that. I walk back, dump all the stuff back onto the table again, and say, well, yeah, I don't think this is any of my business. You're safe? I look to Tyrson and say, you are safe? Yes? You're good?
I just nod.
And I put my thumb up, are you good? Yep.
Yeah, head down. Yep.
Well,
Okay,
She better be good. I mean, by the time Petra knows about this, she's gonna flay you alive. I hope you have prepared a will or something. And speaking of wills, can I have your dark sword once she finishes making you into shish kebab? I mean, you're not gonna need it where you're usually going, right? Also, shame on you, sir. You are married with a child, and yet you cheat on your wife.
I am not married. I am not married.
Tell that to Petra. Tell that to her face, and I'll call you the greatest warrior ever.
I say, just remembering, it's like, Tyrson, you're not a caster, are you?
No, I'm
Okay.
not.
I turn back to the lady was sitting and say, see, I didn't quite think he was. Anyway, as I sort of start walking out, say, I did see you have quite a lovely selection of books and that there. And I sort of turn back to Tyrson, look back at the lady, look back at Durotan, look back at the bed, and say, well, whenever this, and I wave my hands to everywhere in the room, is over, I'm quite happy to discuss some things. But
The woman looks at three of you. I'm really happy to discuss, but and then she just snaps her finger, and you see a magical energy swirls around her body. She completely turned naked for just that one split second, and then immediately she is dressed. And then she took a small pipe and started to smoke it. And then she looks at Tyrson and said, I believe that your friends are here from you. And I think that our thing that was supposed to be doing to you is done. And I believe that thank you for helping me. She looks to you, Tyrson. And I believe that instead of the pleasures that you're supposed to be getting, I might as well give you in terms of magical means to cure your wounds. Let's us discuss this outside my bedroom, she said.
Oh, most definitely. And you see, Durotan
I pretty much give the biggest intimidation look to Durotan.
As I basically walk out, I just turn back to you and say to you, oh wow, let me just roll wisdom against that. Actually, no, counter intimidation. I just give you the stink eye and say, I'll be telling Petra about this. And he give you a devilish laugh as he walk out while saying lastly, I hope she kills you really slow. And that's where the
what?
I mutter, I hope Durotan be single rest of his life.
Oh.
As I dress.
As they were in their bickering like an old married couple.
Mm-hmm.
I came out with the wizard, looked at the microscope and all that, the telescope, I mean, and sort of come back and say, if you're magic, I would love to learn more about magic and casting. And I pull out some of the books and all that I've been sort of working on and scribbling in.
Oh, by the way, pretty lady, how long have you been living here by yourself?
What's the year?
The year? 1369.
Wait. Roll for intelligence first.
Oh, okay.
Roll for intelligence.
Intelligence.
Actually, I don't even know.
Waruay
okay.
knows. Waruay knows. DC 15.
Oh, okay. Waruay can tell her then. I just look into Waruay while saying, Waruay, what's the day and time?
I will then talk to the DM and say, DM, what's the day and time?
It's in the chat.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It's day 7 of Sowing Thunder, 1369.
She's like, what? 1369?
Yeah. How long have you been locked up in the tower? A week? A month?
You mean how long have I been a cat?
Wait, have you been a cat this whole time? However long
Yes.
that time has been?
Well,
Wow.
nibbling on rats do actually help my posture and my body. Currently, when you do look at her from top to bottom, she does have a really nice, figurine to you, Waruay. But for Durotan and Tyrson, I don't think they need to actually look at her from top to bottom. Otherwise, they'll be rolling for wisdom saving throw again.
Oh no, Durotan for him, I'll just need to roll for him since he said checking her from top to bottom. What do I need to roll for him? Wisdom?
She looks at you, eyes up here.
And he's like, oh sorry, I just never seen
Yeah, my eyes are here.
I just never seen, a human, a very nice pink skin such as yourself.
Waruay have a very good view of a tide. It's like really got a good view of a tide.
It's eye level.
Yeah. It's like, nothing to see here. Waruay is like,
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
They have all this extra fur for some reason.
well, handsome lady, I'm Durotan. That shorty over there is Waruay, and horny yet married fella is Tyrson. He's got a son.
Stepson.
And then after that, she looks to you again, Durotan. Earlier on, you mentioned the name Petra.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Wait,
Wait,
I don't
thought his wife
remember.
was
I don't
Petra.
remember Petra
It's-
to be
it's-
married.
Wait, is it?
Tetra, not Petra. It's not. Petra is the one in.
Wait, one's the
Uh,
sister and
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
and I look back to Durotan. I look back to Tyrson's like, wait, didn't you sleep bed with both of them?
What?
Sleep
What?
when?
And I'm saying, well, anyway, yes, one of the
What?
one of the many women that Tyrson has mated with.
No, I have one.
What do you know one of them?
I just basically whispered to the lady, and also he had a son, adopted a son in the family, and he's planning to get married.
No.
Well,
as
you,
you say, no.
you see Durotan is actively is trying to shut down your romantic advances by just mentioning you have a wife and a son. A wife and a son.
I pull out some different types of food rations for it and say, here, you probably haven't eaten anything besides rat for so long. It's like, if you want, we got some stew cooking down in the campfire down at the base of the tower. I can bring some of that up for you. I hand her a couple of days worth of rations of different food.
She took your ration and she said thank you. She took a nibble on it, and after that she doesn't seem impressed by the taste of your dry ration. And then she just said, after all these years, I do have a fondness for meat, of course. I crave meat. And then she turns to look around and stares at Durotan and stares at Tyrson. And then after that, she said, well, to answer your question, my friend Kobold, I've been I was a cat for 69 years.
Wow.
And I'm wondering if this Petra that this orc mentioned is the same Petra that I used to know many years ago, before I was a cat, of course.
I don't think pink skins live that long, so definitely not the same person.
I say,
Not to be rude, she said. Let me introduce myself. My name's Andraste. I was changed into a cat by my master a long time ago, when I wanted to learn some forbidden magics.
Ooh.
That sounds like an interesting story. Miss Andraste, how about you come back to the camp with us? It's pretty dangerous for a beautiful lady like you to stay in a lonely tower like this. And you see
Do
him,
you
like, you see
have
him like,
any... Before I follow, do you have any more strong men with you at the campsite?
oh, of course, we got 3 more people. 2 of them are currently sleeping because they're injured. They could use the heavenly touch of your beautiful hand.
Yeah, I was saying there's Rhin'zey, a Liono, and there's a Bayang, a dwarf.
Oh, Leonin! I heard stories that it tastes really good.
Oh, if you're looking for meat, and I point to Durotan and Tyrson, it's like they killed a whole bunch of wolves earlier, and the scorpion. We could roast one of those up if you want.
Oh, the wolves! The wolf of this forest are quite tame, actually. Well, quite nice to talk to sometimes, if you're a druid, and if you can speak with animals. But bring me over to your campsite, and I want to meet your friends.
I give her some animal meat rations out of my pack.
You give her some animal meat and pack. It wasn't the type of meat that I actually wanted to eat, but then again, let's go.
I basically, open the window for her, and I'm like, ladies.
Wait. Why through the window? Follow me through the staircase, so that she just goes
I'm
out.
taking the steps.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I say, oh, that's right. You would be able to turn off the magical barrier because it's your house.
Mm-hmm.
I just unhook the rope and close the window and follow them down.
Okay, you close the window, you close the gate for the window, and after that you just followed her all the way down to the first floor, and then after that she just uttered a simple word, and then in Elvish, and then after that the magical barrier that actually covered the door dissipates, and then after that.
Can I do a perception because I'm not actually there when she said Elvish?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know the secret word so you can come back later?
No, I want to see if she knows Elvish.
All right.
Nope.
You're too concerned about looking at something else.
Yeah.
You didn't actually hear it. It's like when she actually uttered the words, and in Elvish, but neither did actually Durotan and Waruay actually bothered to actually hear the Elvish words. Otherwise, they probably have to roll for Arcana against DC 19.
Well, if I'm there, I mean, I don't know Elvish, but I'm quite happy to hear the word when she speaks it. I am. So is that just Arcana, or do I have to do Perception, then Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 20.
It's like, nice magical spell, like a barrier spell, but you actually heard the spell, and after that you actually understood a few of it. Then she looks to you, and then after that, but you don't really understand how to cast magical spells, but you seem to be interested in it. Then she actually sees your intuition, and she stares at you. But she said, "Let's head out."
By the way, I'm actually looking for a caster for my village. I know it's short notice and we just sort of met and everything. Would you be interested of probably considering of staying in my village?
Okay.
I turn around and say, Tyrson, eat
All right.
first.
Aizen, can you pause for a while?
Okay. Just go.
Okay, Tyrson. You asked her to actually join you her village, but she said, "I want to meet your friends first before I actually answer your questions."
You
And the
should do
moment you
that.
actually arrive at camp, Rhin'zey, still injured, is still resting camp, still sleeping, taking a full night's rest. And Bayang, he was shocked to see a beautiful woman suddenly appearing at camp together with Durotan, Waruay, and Tyrson. Okay, Bayang, you're actually surprised to actually see them, and Ptyei'heon, were you actually taking care of the camp and taking care of Rhin'zey and making sure that he's actually fully rested, and then the wolf are fully tied? But before go anything, Bayang, two actions to you. You're surprised to see Tyrson and the others actually coming back with a beautiful woman. What do you want to do? Okay, Bayang's quiet. Okay, Bayang is just so shocked and awe. He's just like tongue
Oh,
sticking
no.
out.
Oh, wait, he's
My
back.
line is bad. My line is back.
All right. Okay, Bayang.
He semi-cautious. He will talk. Who is this person? As a woman in this dangerous place.
Yes. What's a beautiful woman like this doing in a place like this? What's a beautiful woman like you doing in a place like this?
Riley's just standing there in the back. It's like, am I
She
nothing
she
to
calls
you?
up behind. Excuse me.
Okay. Then Bayang, she just looks at you and said, "Ah, a Duegar. I haven't seen one like you for 100 years, perhaps, or more."
Do you perhaps know the hometown of the Duegar?
I've been down there quite some time before. When I was still young, together with my master, I traveled with him a lot and learn the ways of spells and magic and elemental properties. And I'm surprised to see somebody like you actually willing to actually get up to the surface like this and joining a party such as this. A Duegar with an orc, a kobold, and I can't really call you an elf. You're quite so special, she said. And then she slowly turns to Ptyei'heon. You are very unique, she said. You are not part of here, even. You don't really have to hide yourself from behind that facade that you actually put. But of course, your secret is with me. She whispers to you, Ptyei'heon.
Uh huh.
Girl talk.
Like girl,
And
ooh.
for the
She like leans over, like looking at the others, like, so what you doing here, anyways?
Okay, Ptyei'heon. It's like she looked at you. It's like you notice that she and the others just came from the tower, that old wizard's tower that Tyrson has been admiring for quite some time ever since you arrived. But you were so busy taking care of Rhin'zey that when the others came, you're surprised at who she is. And then she just said to you that I am a person that studies the mystical arts. She looks to you, Ptyei'heon. And you are a person that studies other than mystical arts, but more towards the mechanical part of things.
She like kind of hides her crossbow behind her, but it's like, how do you think?
But then she admires you from top to bottom, Ptyei'heon. That's enough for you. Then she slowly turns and then sees it's like Rhin'zey, yeah, resting. And then she said, the Leonin inside. Is he unwell?
He was poisoned earlier. I tried to do what I can, but our knowledge and resources were limited. He sort of just has to rest it off now. Unless you know of a way that you can help him recover.
She just laughed. I'm no cleric, but I do have some potions at the tower that might be able to assist him. However, it'll take quite some time for me to look for it. Like I said, it's almost been, what, 70 years ever since I was morphed into a cat. She said.
By the way, the cat was beautiful in Elvish.
And then after that, roll for persuasion when you said that. Then she speaks to you again in Elvish and she said, that's what many men have said throughout the years that they've gone and seen through. Persuasion's critical. She looks to you, Tyrson, and she speaks to you in Elvish. Then she said, save your talk for Petra.
I just like smile and I
Wait,
say,
it is?
my god believes in multiple wives, not just the one.
She
Does
just
he hear
laughed.
this?
Yeah, of course. You're so near. Passive perception
Yeah.
is like what? DC 10.
Excuse me, what's this about?
Sorry?
What was that? What was that about just now?
Just saying, I can speak Elvish and.
She says in Elvis, I know, but what was that about?
Oh, okay. I don't know this. You know Elvish.
Oh no! Tyrson's plan is falling apart.
Oh my god.
She says in Elvis, I stayed in the Feywild for quite a while. I think I might know some.
You have to roll
Tyrson
for
just has sweat
Ptyei'heon.
rolling down.
You have to roll for you have to roll for insight to know the true meaning of that.
Yeah, okay.
Tyrson's just sweating.
The thing was, oh my god.
Oh,
Does
God damn it.
everyone- Yes.
What do you... Wait, no, Tyrson rolled the 5, wait.
Oh, no, you have no idea what is actually Tyrson trying to say. The innuendos.
You probably get this quite a long when you were not like a cat. This attention all the time in Elvish.
I'm gonna go chicken Rhin'zey.
It's like, wow, actually, Bayang actually busy preparing for his medicine. Actually, trying to kill Rhin'zey.
Do I roll or do I just roll my Herbert?
Yep.
Do I roll? I just roll a hit die. So is that because it's a something like calm area? Do I need to roll for medicine or just roll for hit die only?
Well, hit die, you can actually roll once to actually get back a bit of health. It's 2d4 of health, and after that, then you roll for your full day of rest, which is your hit dice.
So I roll for medicine first or how? Wait, step by step.
Medicine first, then you roll for your dice. Medicine first, so we can just do this one really quick. Okay. Okay, nothing. You didn't hear much. Now roll for your hit dice 4 times.
Okay.
You are up to your level. What's your level? Level 3, right?
Level 4 total.
Level 4. Then roll 4 times.
Okay, I roll for 3 more times because I rolled the first one.
Okay. Okay, again. All right. Okay, then you heal this much until the next day. All right. Yeah, actions done. Okay, Durotan, 2 actions to you. What do you want to do? Moving from left to right.
After I checked on the fire and everything, and that our coffee pots are, like have at least sufficient coffee and whatnot, I basically tell her to, sit down around the fire and just tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean,
I don't mean to interrupt, but there's also food still cooking on a fire. If you wanted to give her any.
oh yeah, definitely. And he pours a small amount of mushroom soup and everything, and just gives her a bowl and a coffee cup.
All right. She actually sit there on the ground, smoking her pipe, looking at all of you. And then after you offered her food, she drank it and said, nice. That she said, I haven't tasted something like this for a very long time. And then after that, then that is your do that. Okay, Durotan, any more action?
No, just gonna, just listen to her tell her story.
Okay. She'll tell her story until I move to Ptyei'heon last. Okay, Bayang, 2 actions for you.
He proceeds. For first action is just to look around, see any more other supply he can get. Second is send message.
Okay. Alright. Don't run for supplies. You actually rearrange the supplies. Then you head toward out, and after that you look for the nearest crow, which you actually communicated with them, and after that you wrote the message again to the Brotherhood. And then after that, send the crows on their way. Okay, after that, alright, Rhin'zey is sleeping, so no 2 actions for Rhin'zey. Okay, Tyrson, 2 actions for you.
I'm going to see if Rhin'zey is okay and probably do a medical hit on him. See if I can do proof he's... Oh, I can't because I don't have the feat. So I look around and cast quietly as a whisper. Cure wounds.
Alright. Okay, you cure wounds. Okay. You cure wounds. Okay, and your last action?
And as I move from the tent, I grab a bowl and break off a bit of human flesh and put it in the bowl. Dried out human flesh.
Wait,
Alright.
are you putting that in the communal bowl?
No. I was thinking about it, but no.
Life's like a bowl over fire. You never know which human flesh you're gonna get.
A bit of in my bowl.
Yeah, you might get some wolf meat, you might get some fish, or you get some Tyrson's human flesh. It's potluck.
It's a lucky dip.
Make just get like a 3rd-degree burn.
Alright. Hey, you did that easily. Okay, Waruay, 2 actions for you.
Seeing everyone's taken well good care of Rhin'zey, I'm gonna go up to our lovely new friend Adraste and say, you mentioned earlier, Fed, the wolves here are lovely, but here, I want to show you something, if you got a moment. And I'll walk her over to the wolves that were captured.
Let's head over.
And say, when we came here, because the wolves have been aggressively attacking people, they seem to be having glowing eyes, but I haven't been able to work it out. And I get one of the wolves that are unconscious and push back their fur that's underneath their chin, and showing the burn mark, and I will pull out the amulet and say, they seem to have the same marking as this amulet I found.
Okay,
But-
rolling for insight, she saw your amulet, she saw the mark, and then she looks at the wolf and then she asks, why are the wolf tied? Why are you using that amulet? What did you do to the wolves?
Oh, I say, I didn't do this to the wolves.
Then why are you wearing that amulet? She asks you. Her voice actually stern, a bit rough now, a bit more aggressive the moment she actually showed the amulet and then she saw the amulet sign on the chest of the wolves.
Because it's silver and
Where
it's a
do you get that
dragon.
amulet? She asks you.
From Tyrson's family crypt.
Tyrson?
When we
You
killed,
mean that Tyrson, the one that saved me, the
yeah,
one that almost offered me his meat.
I'm not quite sure what that means, but yeah, I mean,
And you're like,
I mean, there were other people there. I mean, like Helios was there, Tyr was there, Erebos was there. I mean, most of them are dead now, but I'm just trying to work out why all these mean and why these wolves are aggressive. And like, what is this amulet, Finn? I just thought it was shiny and neat.
Okay, then she looks to you. First things first, you shouldn't be wearing that amulet. Second, these wolves shouldn't be tied up like this. were they aggressively attacking you when you're wearing the amulet? Or were you already wearing the amulet, then they start attacking you, or you have not worn the amulet yet?
Well, when we came here, I'm sort of thinking on it. Well, they were aggressive, but they weren't immediately aggressive to us, actually. And like scratch my head, and it's like, I guess we kind of attacked them when they were just attacking prey, but then I point to Tyrson, it's like, but he wanted wolves. He wanted to capture wolves. I'm blaming it all on Tyrson. And saying,
Tyrson or Durotan? I remember it's Durotan.
No, she doesn't know this, and
Yeah.
he wanted wolves.
Yeah, he wanted wolves for his village.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tyrson wanted wolves for his village, and although Tyrson's mostly been killing them, actually, come to think of it, I've been trying to capture them alive. I didn't want to kill them. I just want to get this over and done with, so I can go back on my original quest of saving the mayor's son and daughter and saving my people. But Tyrson wants wolves, I guess.
Okay. She looks at you again and she said, first you got the amulet from Tyrson's family crypt. The Bjorn's family crypt. Then she slowly turns her head and looks at Tyrson. Of course, Tyrson and Ptyei'heon can hear this. Okay, but then what are your actions done? Okay, Ptyei'heon, 2 actions to you. You heard the whole conversation. Actually, everybody in the campsite heard the whole conversation except for Bayang. Okay, Ptyei'heon, what do you want to do?
And Elvin, turn to Tyrson. Meat?
Yes, good mate. What's up?
Okay, whatever. She moves.
Are you offering your?
No, she was questioning the fact that. Whatever. She moves over and just says, sorry, man, I haven't actually gotten your name yet, but you're a bit being too loud, and as a little bit of clarification, that it seems like our kobold friend here was not able to give a sufficient answer, and she like stares daggers at Waruay. We found that amulet from a worshipper of Ouroboros that we killed and slain. It set up a sort of, I guess, ritual within Tyrson's crypt. And after we slayed the creature, or whatever it was, we took what it had on it. And some of those items we took were cursed, and we're looking for a proper place to deal with that. But on the other hand, some of the items we thought would be useful for future journeys, so we decided to pick up the amulet that seemed to have useful properties.
She looks to you, Ptyei'heon. Then roll for persuasion.
God damn it!
The nat ones in this episode.
Yeah.
You notice that the white-haired wizard smoking a pipe. She turns, after listening to Waruay, she turns to you. And you told her about everything, about the temple, about Ouroboros, and everything. Then she said, Ouroboros, the god Ouroboros, god of death. It seems that your kobold friend here seems to be wearing the amulet of the cult of the dragons. But again, she turns to you, Ptyei'heon, and she said, what is an Aab'Shagua like you doing in a place like this? Aren't you supposed to be in the ethereal planes doing the things that you do best? Collecting material scraps from other planes of existence?
Was that a burn?
Then Waruay, like, you're so close to her, you heard she mentioned to Ptyei'heon Aab'Shagua, and then after the ethereal plane, you heard about ethereal plane before, but you never. It's just speculations and talk that nobody can actually enter the ethereal plane by just opening a door and just walk in. But this particular lady, there was a cat previously, and then walks in, and so her voice was actually quite serious and stern. She doesn't really care about what is what at the moment right now. And then she immediately just tell Ptyei'heon that, what is she doing here? Okay, Ptyei'heon, how do you respond? You roll natural one.
God, yeah, I know. In Elvish, I'm gonna say, my family was hunted down, and I'm currently in hiding. Right now, I'm looking for a way to fight back. That's all I can say.
Then she asks you, where's your village?
Why do you want to know?
If you are being hunted down right now, you are in complete danger. If I know what is hunting you, and I know for a fact what is currently hunting you, you and your friends here will be in complete danger of being exterminated by the hunters. And knowing them and knowing it, they would gladly pluck your eyeballs and use it for alchemical means. I'm asking you, where's your village so that they can be saved?
Can I make an insight check to see if she's genuine or not?
Yeah, roll for insight. If you roll low against the DC, you don't feel that she's genuine. Like you roll high, yeah, she's genuine. She's telling the truth.
In Elvish, I'm gonna continuing in Elvish. I'm gonna say, I can't exactly describe the proper location right here, but if I can mark it out for you, then that'll be great. Look, she like looks over at Waruay and turns to her and saying, "But not here."
Yes. And then after that, roll for persuasion. Ptyei'heon.
And I swear to
If you
God,
fail, she will
please.
tell Waruay what you told her. Okay, right.
It's better than that one.
Right. And then after that, Andraste turns to you, Waruay, and she said, "Oh, it seems that your friend Ptyei'heon here, she's really not from here. But I believe that her clan is in danger. But it seems that there are much more serious matters currently right now. The wolves, the amulet they are wearing, which is actually beaming and bursting with evil. You can't sense it because you don't have the words of the arcane in your body. So you can't sense it. You take that away.
And the trolls. I would just pull that out. Oh, and the trolls that are going on the rampage as well. Can't forget them.
She take a deep breath and said, "Trolls, wolves." And then she asked you again, simple question. Do you see any dire wolf with this wolf when they went insane? Was there any dire wolf with them?
Actually, I'm actually pretty sure there wasn't, but I don't think there was, no. Otherwise, we would have had a more difficult time trying to fight them.
A dire wolf actually leads this wolf by the name of Wolffang. If they don't see the dire wolf with them, either the dire wolf is actually dead, or worse, if this cult is in control of the dire wolf and the current wolf right now in this woods of mine, then you will really need to look into this as soon as possible and not dilly-dallying and talk to me. I think you should actually head out the first thing in the morning once your Leonin friend actually wakes up from his rest, while I actually prepare what I need to be preparing in the tower. So that might can actually assist you. I believe if my master was here, I think my master would actually help you a lot. Sadly, he's in a very long travel, so far I heard. And that's why he changed me to a cat, because I was being too horny.
Well, at least she's honest about it.
Then after that, she went up to Durotan, and after that, then it's like she sat there. You notice that her mind seems to be quite worried at the same time. And then Ptyei'heon and then Waruay just look at her, and she actually just walks away. And after that, she just sat there, and then after that, taking a bit of the drink and the food that Durotan actually offered her, and then she just said, "Well, let me tell you a bit of story about this place. I can tell you." And then after that, she spent hours telling you all about the ancient ruins that was actually this place, this woods, known as the ancient city of Greed. which was from the land known as Kryn, he said, which was about thousands of years old. There are multi-level dungeons underneath these woods, she said. Multi-level dungeons. Ancient magical artifacts lay scattered around the land, where all the villages actually stood right now. Vow. That's like rested on a hole. Even your small little village, she actually mentioned the name, like Steel Peak Mountains. The ancient dragon that actually stood there, she actually asked you, Waruay, how is the dragon? But you don't know, you never visited the dragon before because the elder, the Kobold elder never let any young kobolds to venture further in to meet the steel dragon. Only he knows. And you haven't come back to the village for about more than a month now. It's like about 2-3 months now, you think to yourself. Almost 4. You haven't come back to Steel Peak Mountains.
Wow. Yeah, been like about that.
Then she said, it's been a while since I actually met any dragons. Well, if this Petra that you mentioned is the same Petra that I knew many, many years ago, then I would really like to meet her again. It's been a while. And then, what?
I give her some human meat to put in her soup.
She ate it.
Okay.
She ate it and it's like, yummy, tasty. I love this. I miss this, she said.
Yep.
Then she just ate it. It's like, then after that she asked for seconds. And you give her
I give her some more, yeah.
And she ate it again. And then she asked for a third. I'm rolling for a con save actually. And then she asked for more. Then you gave her a third. Then she failed again. You gave her
Oh
a
no.
fourth.
Oh no.
And it broke.
Don't turn her
And then-
into a vampire, man. I mean, leave some for the rest of us. You already are married.
I only got like how much human meat.
Wait, can I try, quote unquote, muscle flex in front of her to get her to, to like Durotan?
And there's plenty of dead wolves. I mean, you carve a wolf up.
Would you
Correct.
say
Dead wolf.
Okay, Durotan roll for intimidation. Okay, using your strength as a modifier.
Okay, yeah. I thought persuasion, not intimidation, since I'm muscle flexing in a good way.
Oh, you're intimidating. Maybe she likes intimidating men and not the persuasive.
Yeah. True. Using with my strength modifier, that's 15.
Okay. You're like flex. And after that, she just like, ooh. Then she touches your huge orcish muscles. And after that, it's like, and then after that, she looks at Tyrson. Why are you so skinny? It's like, you should be more, you have more meat to you. Is that?
I'm like,
I turn around. There's more. There's the reason why there's less meat on me is because I have the brains. Fair enough, he has the bronze. Hang like a squirrel. Sorry, built like a walrus. Hang like a squirrel.
What is
That's
happening
me.
here?
And then she turns to you, Tyrson, and looks at Durotan, and then looks at Ptyei'heon and Waruay. And then she said, history has always been foretold that some kings, ancient kingdoms such as this place, and many more that have suffered and collapsed throughout history. Do you know why they actually fought each other? It's because of beautiful women. Kings wanted to take over queens. Friends killing friends because of a woman. Sometimes these things happen, she said.
only.
And then,
oh, okay, yeah, keep going.
and then after that, she tells the history about all the other ancient dungeons here. She tells the history about kings and queens. Queens fighting over men, or kings fighting over queens, or even kings fighting over kings. Because they just can't get their hands off each other sometimes. Or queens sleeping with queens. Histories that fall, she said. And then she tells histories of dragons within this land. The green dragon to the north, the silver dragon of Steel Peak Mountains, and even the black dragon further to the south, which of course never disturbed. and many more that she knows about. Further up to the north of the mountains, of a frost wolf, also a snow dragon, a winter dragon, she said. But many of these ancient worms, she said, or even elders, she refers to them, sometimes prefer to walk the earth or this world as mortals, bored of their lives in the dungeons, bored of their lives in the cave. They decided to actually live among men, she said.
Well,
But when they heard stories about dragons able to actually walk the earth as men or women up to their whims, that's prosperous, you think to yourself. Roll for Arcana, all of you.
okay.
When she actually mentioned that dragons walking the earth as mortals.
I got
Yeah.
14.
Ptyei'heon knows this very well. She knows her Arcana. Yes, you know about dragons walking the earth. Durotan, it's like Tyrson fail. Waruay pass. Ptyei'heon pass. Okay. And then Rhin'zey is still sleeping. Okay. Bayang actually doesn't really know. It's like she does. You heard about it, Bayang, but you don't believe it. Even Durotan, you don't really believe it. You slightly believe you heard stories, maybe fairy tales, but no, definitely not true. But Ptyei'heon and Waruay, you heard about the elder worms able to actually walk these planes of resistance, the place you're actually walking right now. It's
I jump
worms.
up from sitting and say, yes, that's one of the reasons why I came out to journey. I really want to meet a ancient dragon.
Meat.
Meat. I mean, no, wait, not Tyrson's meat.
You mean the one he has in that bag?
Engage in conversation with an elder dragon.
Yes, right, Ptyei'heon. You know about the story of your people, the people of your village. Actually know of a dragon once when you were young. Actually came to your village in mortal form. You're not too sure whether it was male or female. Was it an elf? Was it any other race? You don't remember that. But you only remember one thing. He or she or it did actually came by and actually assisted your people in escaping from being hunted. But after that, he or she or it left because not to be tied up with the fates of your people, but more to the fate of itself. You know, to show what dragon it was. But perhaps one day you can actually tell the rest of the party here which dragon it was, if they actually ever ask you that question. Then Waruay, you actually know about sometimes the silver or the steel dragons itself actually walking the realms. Sometimes either as a kobold, sometimes as somebody else. But that was a long time ago when you hatch. Stories that was told to you over fires by the elders themselves, other elder kobolds, telling the stories about all these elder dragons. But Andraste must be pulling some legs, you think to yourself, or pulling your tail. Maybe Durotan could be a dragon for all you know, or Tyrson, or Ptyei'heon, or even Rhin'zey, or Bayang. Could be a dragon walking right now together with you, and you won't even know it. But Andraste actually talked all the way until midnight, until we all actually needed to rest. Then she said, I needed to actually head back to my tower and prepare things for your journey.
Let me escort you back. These woods are not safe.
Oh, no, Tyrson.
Seriously, she's lived in this woods for how long?
Roll for persuasion, Tyrson, with a disadvantage because you rolled this one.
Oh,
Snake eyes.
So that,
Best thing
Yeah.
ever.
that's not snake eyes. Those are how many eyes is that?
And then Andraste then just said, sure, to the door then. It is getting late.
I wink to Durotan as she walks off.
Don't give too much of that meat of yours, because I think you might need to save it for later.
But as he basically walks off, I just say to him, don't kiss her, so you won't infect her with your weird disease. It's time to shut him down even further.
He has a disease.
yeah, I say as well. He has a disease. And I look to read when she says that.
Okay, Tyrson, you actually let her close the door, and it's actually late. Then she tells you, and okay, thank you for your help, Tyrson. If not because of you, I'll be stuck as a cat. But now I need to prepare for your journey tomorrow.
That
It'll be
is
a long
fine.
night.
Yes, I think make sure you get some sleep. Where you know where our camp is.
Yes, I know.
I bow and walk off.
You bow, you walk off. Then she head towards the door.
You're not going to tell her which tent yours is?
Only 2 tents.
There's only 2 tents.
I mean,
I'm not
assuming we'd all have a
sleeping.
tent each, but
I'll be
Yeah.
meditating at the campfire. So
Okay, alright.
Tyrson, what's this about a disease you have?
yeah, the disease of Durotan. That's my disease.
and I like gasped as I'm like laying down on the ground, drawing in my books, and say, "You caught a disease of Durotan?"
Can I make
And
an
I look at
intelligence check to
Durotan
know
and
that
like,
disease?
No. The disease he got is he's married and he has a child, and yet he looked for other women. I mean, dude, I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you from her. Let her take me. I'm single. I'll be more than happy to
I mean, he
get
sees me every
married to
day.
her.
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
Bayang at the background say, selfish.
I mean,
I'm just gonna shake my head.
you
I'm going to bed now.
dream about your wife and son. Don't dream about her. Let those dreams
I'll
come
dream
for
about
me.
you, Tyrson.
Oh no, man.
By the way, Herbert, can I go for wild hunt or whatever? I look for fruit or whatever food during the whole commotion because he's not interested in not really interested. He just like
Okay, you can do that.
you know,
It's like for hours before the midnight. Okay, just roll for survival.
I'm purposely, as I sleep and go through the dreams, I'm going to make sure Durotan has a horrible dream.
Yeah, you can actually do that.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Okay, right. Okay, Durotan, roll for wisdom saving throw.
Just
Because-
one moment. Yeah.
Because now Tyrson is invading your dreams, giving you nightmares.
Okay. Here.
give you gainer.
Oh man, fail. Right, Tyrson, what type of nightmares do you give him?
Fuck my guys.
It's a
me, him. Me, and the woman getting it on in front of him, and for some reason he can't touch it. It's just like, yeah.
"Oh, but
Okay, in summary, he's caged behind but cannot. He only can watch the show, cannot enjoy. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that is called a cuckold.
It's like, no, he's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
there's all like rose petals falling from the sky as well."
Just like reinforcements falling on top of him, but petals falling everywhere else.
But Tyson, but this is a bad move, you know. Now it solidified him to want to report you having affair. It solidified his will.
Yeah, exactly.
In his dreams.
Hey, your husband had an affair in my dreams.
I mean, what if I rolled the persuasion nat 20 to Petra and she
I feel
believed
like
the
that'd be an
lie?
impossible DC.
I mean,
Oh no! Tyrson and the wizard lady, they're making out in front of him. But as it turned, they're both Tyrson.
yeah.
And Tyrson's like questioning himself.
Yeah.
It's even worse. Like it's like no.
Alright. Okay, Tyrson. Okay, Durotan, because you don't have a proper night's rest, roll for con save. Otherwise, you're going to be exhausted if you fail.
okay.
Sorry, man.
Proficiency
Nothing
with-
about it.
Oh, okay.
Imagine the whole night you're hard. The whole night you're hard.
Okay, you pass. Even though you actually had a very bad nightmare, but you do have a really good night's rest. And okay, those that actually rested, okay, roll up to your hit dice, up to your level, to regain back HP.
Just before, as everyone's settling to go to bed, when she mentioned about the place being filled with magic, I want to pull out some of my ritual stuff and try to cast detect magic.
Mhm.
If that's cool. So I spend 10 minutes, if that's okay. I wanted to see if, like, maybe there is magic in these forests.
Okay, attack magic. Okay, roll for perception.
Perception? Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you sense magic. It's all over you, but the most prominent one. The most prominent one is nearby you, where all your companions are there. It's like one of them is actually your amulet. It's like
Huh?
beaming with magic.
Oh. It's like, I know it. I am magic. Anyway, yeah, I'll go to bed.
And then after that, okay, you guys now after that, okay, roll for your hit dice to be fully rested. Everybody, like from Durotan, Ptyei'heon doesn't have to roll because she was not involved in combat. Okay, from Durotan to Waruay.
Was this a long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Long rest. Roll up to your hit dice.
I never got hurt, so I am at full health still.
Okay. Okay, max HP. Okay, you guys are not fully rested. Okay, once it's done, right.
Yeah.
Then morning came.
I will do it.
It's like trippy. And after that, they flew away. Up the sky, away from the forest, the moment they actually land nearby you. You notice that the wolves were away the moment you woke up. The first person to actually wake up from his rest and from his long meditation is Tyrson. Okay, Tyrson, roll for your perception.
Yeah, sorry, yep. Sorry, I was just doing something. Perception. Oh, that's medic.
Hit dice as well.
Perception.
9.
Herb, do I roll hit dice as well? I'm still here. I'm listening very
Okay, you better roll for your hit dice, Rhin'zey. Otherwise, you're going to be very, very injured if you were to go to for any encounter moving forward from now on.
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, roll.
Yeah, roll.
Okay.
Roll, yeah.
Okay,
Roll
I'm a 1D.
4d10.
I'm a 1D. 4D10? Okay, 4D10.
Yeah, because you're level 4, right? 40-10.
Yep.
40-10 plus your con.
Plus your con.
Okay.
4D10 plus my con. Okay, my
Yeah.
con's plus 2 for all of them, so
For
that's
six,
plus
for
8.
4 plus 2. 4
27
2,
plus 8.
2. Yeah, plus 8.
27 plus 8, that's
35.
35. On top of the 8 I've already got. 8 plus 35.
43.
Yeah. Wait,
Or is it 43?
35 plus 8.
35 plus 8. Yeah, 35 plus 8.
So that's 44?
43.
Okay, 43.
Yeah, you're 43 out of 45.
Got it. Am I up or am I still lying down?
No, you're up. You have a long rest. You had a long rest. Okay, now, Rhin'zey, I'm going to give you 2 actions for you to wake up after Tyrson. Tyrson, 2 actions to you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna see. What am I doing? I'm actually going towards the door of to knock on the door of the tower to see if she's
Alright.
okay.
Okay. You knock on the door. Tuk, tuk, tuk. You do see the magical barrier in front, but when you knock on it, nothing happens to you. You don't feel a shock. You don't feel anything. But rolling for perception, nope, nothing. Your last action?
My last action is to spend a time of praying for the souls. What happened to this town? To my deity.
Okay, alright. You're gonna take about how many minutes? 10 minutes? Or
Probably 10 minutes.
Okay, roll for religion.
Yeah.
You know enough. No
No.
enough. Okay, but you spent 10 minutes to pray to the people of this ancient ruin that actually perished and died here, maybe during the war or during the last war. But then again, now going back to Rhin'zey. Rhin'zey, two actions for you. When you woke up, you see Durotan still sleeping and snoring. You see Waruay is still cuddling up and resting, and Bayang is actually like resting at the side of the river, and then Ptyei'heon inside the cart, apparently checking on the horses and also the wolves. Two action to you, Rhin'zey. What do you want to do?
Okay, well, first action will probably be because I've been sleeping for a long time. Obviously, I've been dreaming. I have that same nightmare where all of my Tabaxi friends died, but one less guy died because the actual event was all of them died, but in this particular dream, one survived, which means that I'm on my way of reconciling for that because of the sacrifice that I made today. I mean, well, the last time that almost killed me. And now I'm looking around like trying to adjust back to reality because I've been in dreamland for a long time. That's the realistic thing. I'm breathing in the air and all of that. And I woke up and apparently Bayang is there. I don't know. I stroll up. That's my first action. Yeah. And I'm like, I talk to him. Bayang, you're up. How you doing? Are you doing okay?
Still fine. Just looking forward. As he look around, hopefully nothing bad happened. Is he still
Okay.
in training?
Well, I what do you call it? Like, I tap him on the shoulders, like that's good on you, good job. That's very good. Because I realize, I remember that I'm like, my friends made the right decision in saving him, and I also made the right decision in running in to save all of you guys. So I'm like, well, I'm glad that everybody's alive and well. That's my first action. Second action is to roll perception. I want to see what's going on and all of that. So that's what I'll do. Breathe in the air, the nature. See if I can hear or find anything. I rolled a 12.
You don't see anything much, Rhin'zey. It's like other than the woods, the breeze, the wind. That's the only thing you felt. But you don't see anything unusual.
Alright. Well, that's me. I'm done.
Alright, it's done. Okay, now we're gonna be moving Ptyei'heon. Ptyei'heon, you woke up in the morning. Two actions for you. You notice that the wolf are moving, they're awake, but not growling. What do you wanna do?
Waruay, what should I do with these wolves?
Um,
Kill them.
yeah,
I love them.
what? Am I evil now? I will walk over. I'm assuming I'm awake now.
Yep, you're awake. The moment Ptyei'heon actually scream your name, Waruay. The wolves are awake. What do you want me to do with them? Ptyei'heon said.
I like to just like,
Cook
I don't
them.
want to go to school. No, I walk over and like rubbing my eyes and say, what? It's like, no, don't eat them. It's like, there are plenty of devil wolves if you want to eat those. And like, once I
Right.
clear the stuff off my
Okay,
eyes.
Waruay, the moment you woke up, Ptyei'heon asked for you to come over. You notice that the wolves are no longer growling, they're just standing still. The moment you actually head towards them, roll for Arcana.
Ooh. 23.
God.
You notice that the medallion on your chest is actually glowing.
Ooh.
Glowing in bluish hue. The moment they actually start to glow, Ptyei'heon, from inside the cart, you notice that the wolves roll for perception.
Ooh.
Right,
Where were
Ptyei'heon.
those last night?
The moment you actually you see Waruay walking over towards you, towards the wolves, and then when you notice one thing, the wolves started to become very aggressive The moment Waruay started to come closer and closer, and you notice that their eyes, their normal pupils of their eyes, was normal at first, and then you notice that it started to turn reddish hue. The moment Waruay actually came closer and closer, you see them struggling. You see them trying to bite their knots on their legs and in their mouths, trying to actually get away. The moment actually Waruay come closer, what do you do, Ptyei'heon? You will react first.
I noticed the medallion glowing, right?
Mm-hmm. Easily.
Warwick, can you stop for a second and just walk back for a bit?
I look up because I'm like staring at the battalion because it's like, ooh, shiny. It's like, okay. So it's like, sure. Why? What's going on? And I'll take a couple of steps back.
Head back to the campfire for a bit.
Okay. Is it something I did?
Yes.
Okay, Ptyei'heon, there's only two things that could happen here. It's either they don't like kobolds, or there's something wrong with Waruay. Roll for insight.
Let's go find it again. There it is.
Oh, she may discover the truth.
There's two things here, Ptyei'heon. Either they don't like kobolds, or they just don't like Waruay. But somehow, like the wolf started to become very aggressive, very, very aggressive. And now, the moment Waruay moved back, the wolf started to calm down.
I did notice the glowing medallion, didn't I?
You did not notice the glowing medallion. Roll for Arcana first. Yeah. Roll for Arcana.
Now that I backed away,
God
No.
damn it.
amulet.
You didn't notice it.
right?
You didn't notice the glowing medallion. Only Waruay notices it. Okay. Right, Ptyei'heon, last action for you. And then I'll go to Waruay.
And it's gonna start ritual casting detect magic. Well, like just hang off the, like help off the carriage and start ritual casting it. Try saying something. Also, I'm gonna like tell Warway to stay back.
Okay, roll.
I say,
Ritual casting.
but I
The
want to
moment you
touch.
did that. Okay. You did ritual casting.
Yep.
Ptyei'heon. Now roll for your perception with advantage. One more time. Arcana 12. Perception 12.
God damn it.
No, no, enough. Okay, roll for perception again. I cannot give you advantage because you didn't beat the DC for your perception. Okay, roll for Arcana again.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Right.
much better.
Alright. While you do your casting, while you do your ritual casting, magic is all over the place. It's all over the place. It's all over the woods. But you sense much stronger magic behind you. When you turn, you see an aura engulfing Waruay. Waruay don't sense it, but when you turn your eyes actually like widened to see that Waruay is glowing with magic. But the hue, the aura of the magic is not yellow, white. It's actually dark purple.
I can recognize what school that is, right?
Okay. You actually like look at the school itself. You try to actually look at it. You realize it's actually necromancy.
There's only one thing on him that could be necromancy.
Okay, now that's done. Waruay, 2 actions for you. Durotan is still sleeping, snoring.
Yeah, I might let Durotan. I will poke my head in the tent and see if it is still sleeping. And I think,
He's picking his nose, like rubbing his chest, rubbing his balls, and like dreaming, no, no, no.
I will go in there and pat him on the head and recover the blanket.
Tyrson is saying keep on saying Tyrson's name so many times. Roll for insight. If you roll low, Durotan have the hots for Tyrson.
So it's all on me now.
Mhm.
No,
Inside.
This is what you think. You think I'm in love with Tyrson. Wait, not me.
Yes. That's right.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
you roll high. He's having a nightmare. He must be trying to tell Tyrson to move away from something, or trying to tell Tyrson there's danger somewhere? You're unsure.
I sort of pat him on the head, refix his blanket back up, so I tuck him back in.
Yeah,
And say, there it is.
Durotan,
Mm-hmm.
Durotan roll for Constitution, roll for Con. Okay, if you fail, you wake up. If you pass, you're still sleeping.
Okay.
No, you're still sleeping.
Yeah, good.
I mean, it's still like what 7, 8 a.m. in the morning, and he just like, Tyrson.
Tyrson.
Yeah, as I tuck him in and pat him on the head, say, there. And it's like, I just push a little bit of my magical energy into him. Guidance. I don't know if that will do anything, but maybe it might help him with his bad dream.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guidance. Okay, Durotan roll for Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Here's 1, 2. Final.
Okay, you pass. You're no longer having that nightmare.
He just like just smiles as the happy nightmare of the lady inviting him to like a picnic, and all the happy dreams of him with a family with her, they all start returning, and him like chopping wood, looking over the horizon, and her like making apple pie and
And Tyrson's in the cage, staring at it used.
yeah, exactly. It's now in reverse. It's now in reverse.
No, it's like Durotan and the woman staring to the horizon, and suddenly, and Tyrson coming out from the house and say, "Master Durotan, do you like your food to be ready?" He's like,
Yes.
as the butler.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, yes, leave the food and take the rest of the day home as a day off. The missus and I will help us.
Oh man.
He's got a hump on his back, and he's like clenched over. Yes, master.
Okay, Waruay, last action. What do you want to do? Do you head over to Ptyei'heon? But if you go head over to Ptyei'heon, the wolf, you won't know. Ptyei'heon would know immediately the wolf is being super aggressive if you go closer to her.
If Waruay starts hitting closer, I'm gonna aim my crossbow at him.
Clearly I've offended Ptyei'heon some way. I want to go pat the wolves and all that, but I don't know. Maybe it's a thing where, like, I've heard stories about the taller women. They go through
Can I
moments
hear
of aggression. So I'm just going to just
Is
leave
Waruay
the
saying
camp.
this out loud?
Oh no! This is just me thinking to myself.
Okay, you point your crossbow at Waruay. Waruay got scared of you, Ptyei'heon, and he started to move even further away from you.
Right, I'm gonna stow it and just gonna keep continue casting.
I'm
Alright,
gonna,
okay, you're
While
gonna.
looking in the direction just in case he starts coming back.
Alright, that's
leave
done.
him be. I'm gonna walk over here and try to cast detect magic again in this on that near that hole we found earlier,
Mhm.
where Bayang, I don't know if he was lying or not, but he made up all that history about it.
All right. Yeah, something like that. The aura. Okay. Right. Roll for the spell. Too bad. They remove concentration from fifth
Wait.
edition. Okay. Just roll for it.
I'm casting as a
You mean
ritual.
Richard?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for. Okay. Roll. Gonna be using perception for this one. Okay.
Mhm.
Sensing. Roll for it.
Perception.
Okay.
Yeah. 19.
Mm-hmm. Right. You actually detect magic. It's all around you, Waruay. It's like to the woods, to the northeast, to the northwest, southeast, southwest. But the magic is the pressure of it is actually on your chest. But the moment you sense that power, you feel as if you're choking, gasping for air. Roll for con save.
Oh, okay. Con save it is. Oh, crit.
Ooh. You fall
I
unconscious.
die.
Okay. You're gasping for air, you fall unconscious, roll for death save immediately. Okay, Bayang and Rhin'zey, roll for perception. Okay, Bayang, you notice this? Rhin'zey, you? Okay.
My passive is 16.
If your passive is 16, you auto pass. You see Waruay suddenly gasping for air. He can't breathe, Bayang. You quickly rush towards him. It's like he fell unconscious on the floor. You notice that his eyeballs is up to his head, and it's like gasping for air. What do you want to do? But you notice two things. One, his left hand. You notice one thing, Bayang. His left hand is choking himself. His right hand is holding the medallion.
Can I separate both of his hand, one from the neck, another from the medallion? I don't mind he pull the medallion off also.
Okay, roll for strength versus.
Yeah.
Waruay is incapacitated, so he can't do anything. Just roll for strength. Whoa. Okay. It's like you try to actually peel his hands on his neck and also from the medallion. You're unable to do so. You're unable to do so. Okay, Rhin'zey is still oblivious to the surroundings. Okay,
Can I shout for him?
Rhin'zey.
Actually, I'm back now. Can I roll something? Do I have to?
No,
I'm
you don't have
coming
to
over.
roll. You auto pass. You auto pass. Rhin'zey, you notice that Waruay his left hand is choking himself, and his right hand is clutching on the medallion. And then you quickly run away from the scene and head towards the camp.
There's our
I thought that's where they were. I'm going back. I was like, oh, I didn't see anything. I'm running.
Free flying at
Best
one.
move ever.
He's like, I see nothing. It runs off. I don't want to get involved
You
in.
don't help, you ask for help. You see something, but you didn't help, you ask for help.
Yes. Okay, Rhin'zey.
I try to save him. Trying to save him from being choked. Do I have to roll strength something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to roll for strength.
Okay. Let's see how this one works out.
Gets in that 20 and tears my arms off.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Waruay, roll for strength.
Me?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. How do I... Can I just click? Oh, there we go.
All right, you roll for. Okay, Rhin'zey, you notice that Bayang actually tried to try to remove the hands from Waruay's neck. The Waruay is strangling himself and also is trying to remove the medallion and also the left hand and right hand from actually causing more damage to Waruay. Waruay is on the floor, but you managed to actually remove Waruay's hand that was actually strangling himself, and also your hand actually removed the one that was actually holding the medallion, where Waruay is actually holding it really, really tight. But when you remove Waruay's hand, you notice that the marking is engraved on his palm, like the medallion burned itself to his palm. And then Waruay is still unconscious, trying to gasp for air. They're unsure like what's actually going on. Ptyei'heon is too far, Durotan is still sleeping, Tyrson is still meditating, so it's only two of your actions here for Bayang and Rhin'zey. Okay, Waruay, roll for strength, roll for death saving throw.
Sorry, I just love the fact when you said Tyrson is still meditating. It's like, yes, meditating.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I lost myself there. What was it? Death save?
Roll for
You
death
were in
save.
trend.
Death save.
Trend.
You imagine want to like do a death save from a combat, but now it's being choked by an amulet.
Oh, so that's
Right.
one success, one fail.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, 13.
Medallion.
Two pass. Two
Oh,
passes.
okay,
Okay, all right. Okay, Bayang, action for you. What do you want to do?
Okay, before that I ask, what happened to you?
Waruay is still unconscious.
Oh, he's still unconscious.
Still
Do
unconscious.
I roll for medicine to wake him up or anything?
Okay.
Like
All right.
step to his
You notice that the medallion, the amulet that Waruay is wearing, is actually glowing. But you notice there's a marking on his hand now, the one that his right hand that was actually holding the medallion, as if it singed itself, it burned itself on his palm. What do you want to do? You can wake him up with medicine, or whatever you want to do.
I talk to Rhin'zey. Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back to the camp.
Okay. I will lift him and You do what you
We will
can.
be together.
You can keep up with me when we're running.
Which one's holding?
I'll lift him up. I got the strength.
Okay. I will drag him with you.
Okay. All right. You two head towards camp.
And I yell out.
As I enter the camp, I say,
Hey, are you serious? Like a hysterical woman. And
It's like
alright, well,
you guys running. The you guys like running, prancing, screaming for help. Help! Help!
no, I'm not trancing. I'm too classy for that. I don't.
oh, you want the Japanese version?
No. I'm not Japanese. I'm Mongolian. We don't scream for help.
Okay, Durotan, roll Constitution, roll con save
Mm-hmm. Okay.
with advantage. Okay,
Uh-huh.
if you still fail, you still asleep. Then you won't be hearing this help in the distance.
Oh, okay. Con save with advantage. Here's 1. Here's 2. And he definitely awake.
Okay, all right. Okay, you're awake. You heard all this screaming in the distance from Bayang asking for help. And then the moment you actually head out from your tent, you see Rhin'zey dragging and actually bringing an unconscious Waruay on his palm. At first, it's like Waruay was okay. That was last night. But you notice that when you woke up, you're actually nicely tucked in your blanket. And you head out. What you want to do, Durotan?
I immediately run towards Rhin'zey, who's carrying Waruay, to take him and say,
What happened? What happened when I was sleeping? Tell me.
Can I respond to him?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make this quick and easy. Look at this medallion. Can you see the medallion?
Yes, what about it?
Easily.
It choked him. It's magic. I don't know, but that's what happened. And now
I do the sensible thing of yanking the medallion out and just simply throw it on the dirt, like somewhere basically there.
Okay, first, what's your alignment?
My alignment is chaotic good.
Okay, roll charisma saving throw.
Okay.
My precious. Oh no.
Okay, roll 3d6
Oh.
damage for yourself.
Oh, 3d6.
Oh, no.
3d6 damage. Of course, I'm gonna be rolling.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna be rolling high. Oh, okay, not bad actually.
Okay, you burn your hand. Roll for strength.
Strength save or just strength?
Just strength. You're trying to rip the medallion off. Oh, easily.
He's
You
like,
grab the medallion, it burned your hand, you grab it, and now you just threw it as far as you can.
He's like,
So far that it's gone completely.
it's like, roar! It's like roar, a mix of both, the quote unquote rage / pain from
Okay,
the bird.
where do you throw it? It's gonna be about 100 feet away from you.
Since 100 feet over me, basically a random direction somewhere here, if not even further. Since the whole number thing is weirdly disabled by roll 20.
Oh yeah, it's disabled by roll 20.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, my medallion.
Like basically, if I want.
roll a d8 for 8 direction.
Actually, yeah, that would.
I'll roll it.
I'm just thinking, my whole medallion. It matched every silver dragon. It just screamed. It matched my outfit. It's gone.
I basically roll it, somewhere here or even further than here. Since this is all a swampy area, it would sink.
Meanwhile, near the lake, what is this shiny little thing here? Pick it up. Ooh, look at me, I'm pretty now.
Oh god.
Do you want demonic trees? Because this is how you get demonic trees.
Hey man, I just saved your life. I mean, be grateful about it.
But it just lost me magical bling bling.
Okay, Waruay. The moment you woke up, you're surprised to see your embrace under the arms of Rhin'zey as he look at you.
That's
You're not
pretty
too
much
sure what happened.
I look up at him in his eyes and I go,
I didn't know you cared, Rhin'zey.
I stroke my hand across his face.
Can I drop him like right away? Can I just
Yes, you can.
I just drop him on the floor.
You just throw me in the fire.
Get the
Yes.
filthy hands off of me.
Ooh, cooked kobold. Yummy.
I mean, he's a monk. I mean, he can probably jump around and get out of the fire before he does.
Yeah, of course you can. Easily
He
done.
uses his tail to spring you off.
Kobolds are like your cats. They land on their feet.
Mhm.
Yeah, dragons are just big cats.
Okay, Waruay. You don't
I'm
sure what
Kobold's
happened.
cold-blooded. Oh yeah,
You
it's
don't sure what
fire.
happened.
Cold-blooded. It works.
Mm.
The last you remember was you head over to the crack, you meditate, and then you pass out.
Mm.
But you realize one thing is missing: the medallion. Roll for wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
If you fail, you're obsessed.
Oh dear God.
Well,
You got inspiration.
Elgin-
You got inspiration. You got inspiration.
Elgin did say to make sure to keep it safe. So
Mhm.
I feel like I'm failing Elgin. So wisdom save.
Oh, you pass.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'm still concerned about it because Elgin said to keep it safe was important for some
You
reason.
see, that's when you
Alright.
basically notice.
Between the three people here, Waruay, you can roleplay with Rhin'zey, Durotan, and Bayang and Ptyei'heon. Ptyei'heon actually noticed all this. Ptyei'heon, you actually saw that Durotan actually ripped the medallion, threw it far away, so far into the swamp. Bayang and Rhin'zey also saw it. But Waruay, I'll give you a chance to roleplay with Rhin'zey first. Two actions to
Mhm.
Durotan, 2 actions to Ptyei'heon, 2 actions to Bayang. Then I'll move to Tyrson.
Okay. It's like, I was like, what happened? And it's like, my hand's burnt. And it's like, wait, why is there a medallion shape burnt to my hand? Where's my medallion? What's happened? What's going on?
Can I respond to him?
It was an open thing. Any of you, yeah. If you
Okay. I'll respond. It's like, well, it is what you see right there. There was a medallion there, but it's no longer there because the medallion did that to you, and you were out of it, and it was funny to see because you're not usually out of it. That's usually my job, but yeah, it was a bit scary to see. So now you're here from where you were over there, and Durotan pulled it out of you, and now your medallion's gone.
And I was like,
Ta-da!
wait,
Like magic.
where is it gone? Elgin said to keep it safe. Where is it?
If it was a good,
It's-
if it was a good medallion, it would not have burned my hand.
And you see like a small drawing of the medallion on the palm of his left hand, while him trying like to clean the wound and then wrap it. Oh, okay. Mark of the
Dragon medallion.
I was already poisoned. I don't want to be. I don't want to be burnt. So
Mm-hmm. I'll put it.
And so,
Additional notes. Yeah.
wait, what did you just say? You threw it? Where? Where is it?
Don't know, don't care, and I'm not telling. But better off not knowing where is it. Because this medallion is evil. I never screamed in my life out of agony.
And he's like, after washing his hand, he just like wrap it with a piece of cloth and like just moisturize the cloth to numb the pain from the burning.
Feels like I was being burned alive. What kind of sorcery is this?
And it's like, what? And then I turned to like the others there in the camp. It's like I look to him. It's like tilt my head. It's like what happened? Where is it?
Better off not knowing. I'd throw it away with as much strength as Vyros can give me. Man, even a warrior with my size could never match something so small. I'm just glad I was able to throw it away.
Looking around after licking my hand, it's like, even though I didn't roll for an assist, but I still want to make sure that it's safe. So, your turn isn't going to be much help. I know it hurt me, but even if it did hurt me, I can't just leave something like that floating around. So I'm going to actually just cast Detect Magic this time. And like look around see if I can feel it around where he threw it.
Okay. Alright, it cast Detect Magic. And roll for perception with disadvantage.
No.
Well, even with advantage, it's probably the same. Okay. You try to sense it, you can't detect it because there's too many magic all over the place. It's just too many. But you don't sense that powerful magical spell everywhere or that amulet. But okay. Alright, your roleplay with Durotan done. Okay, with Rhin'zey, is it done? Not yet.
Rhin'zey?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, don't look for that medallion. Unless we got an expert with us. But he's not here, is he?
No. I guess
Yeah.
either one of, the wizard or Tyrson, I guess. I suppose thank you. And like licking my hand and saying, well, thank you, I guess, for saving me.
Don't say thank you. Just I know. I'll assume that you thank me. It's cringe.
I go over there and just give him a hug.
No, no, no.
His legs.
Yeah, I
Can I slap him with my tail? Oh no, no, slap him with my. Go away.
Alright. Okay, and after that, like Rhin'zey like push you away. It's like he doesn't like to have all these hugs and kisses. Okay, now you can go to either Bayang or Ptyei'heon.
I will stop near Ptyei'heon and I say, is it okay if I come
Okay,
closer now?
Ptyei'heon. When Waruay actually head towards you, closer towards you, you don't see the wolf getting aggressive. The moment Durotan actually took that medallion and threw it away.
I retrocast detect magic, right? And detect magic is like concentration, so it should still be up. What can I like sense if there's any abnormal magic still attached to him?
No, you don't. You don't see it anymore. It's gone.
She like stows away her crossbow and is like, puts her hand towards the wolf and go ahead.
As I get closer, I sort of walk around Ptyei'heon to give her lots of space.
She's not pointing her crossbow at you anymore. You don't see the wolves getting aggressive. You notice that they seem to be quite calm, even though they're tight.
I looked at Ptyei'heon and say, "Are we good?
What?
Are we okay?"
What do you mean?
And I said, "Oh, okay. You do you." And I like do click my fingers, point. It's like yes. Yeah, clearly, Waruay believes he's insulted her in some way.
Right, Durotan, while Waruay is actually busy talking to Ptyei'heon, you actually feed them. Roll for animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Waruay. Okay, Ptyei'heon, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna ask, what the hell is that about? Rhin'zey. Because Waruay and Durotan are busy.
Okay. Rhin'zey is just looking at you when you actually ask him, what is that all about? Rhin'zey just like stood there and just looked at you. Okay, Rhin'zey, what do you
What's all
want to
this background noise? Okay. Yeah. Look, enough talk. I want some action. I'm a fighter after all.
Okay.
say? Jump into
That's meta
jump
role
into
playing.
jump into the water if you want
a little
action.
bit. Sorry.
But
Jump into the water now if you want action.
Especially with the conversation last night.
What? There was a conversation last night? I was sleeping, right?
It's okay, it's okay. Anyways, continue, Ptyei'heon and Rhin'zey.
So, yeah, what was all that about?
I don't know. Don't know. Don't really care that much.
Okay, Also, where the hell is Tyrson?
Meditating, or could be master meditating.
He's catching up on his accounting.
Accounting? In the middle of the forest? Or just yeah.
His calculation
Tyrson,
of survival.
Tyrson have no idea what's going on right now. Actually,
He's looking for somewhere to sheath his sword.
He's got a scabbard on his hip though. Why would he need to go elsewhere for that?
okay. All right, Waruay, you showed your mark to the wolf. Roll for animal handling first.
Oh, okay. Oh, crit 20. 24.
Yes, without the medallion, he could actually talk to animals now.
It's all
You
the
should do the-
medallion for
You showed the mark to the wolf. The wolf looks at you, and they didn't say anything. They didn't snarl. They didn't bark. They actually be just busy eating the food that Durotan was actually feeding them. But Durotan, you actually noticed this. Waruay actually showed the mark. You also have the mark,
Mhm.
and then they just like look at your mark and just like it's like they didn't actually want to bite you, but you notice that one of the wolves that you were feeding
Mhm.
actually started to lick Waruay's mark.
He takes that as a good sign into, like, since the quote-unquote aggressiveness is gone, since they're, like, eating now like normal and then licking his hand, he's like, relaxing. He's like,
Oh, I thought they might want to bite you for some reason.
Maybe it was the amulet.
Well,
I mean, it did try to kill me. And,
Roll for insight with advantage, Waruay.
oh, okay, 20.
You felt as if it was the amulet that made them aggressive. That made them actually wanted to kill you, or specifically you. Most of the time,
I say, "Oh, did you want to kill me?" And I patting it and scratch it, and I sort of roll it over and give it a belly rub. It's like, you wouldn't kill me, would you? Would you? And so I'm petting it.
okay, Ptyei'heon, you actually notice it. The wolves are no longer aggressive. One of the wolves is surprisingly very friendly. One of the wolves that was actually captured was actually very friendly to Waruay, the one that's actually playing with right now. But now, Bayang, roll for perception.
Hmm. Oh,
Okay, you don't notice anything unusual in the water. That's about it. But something is going on. Something is happening inside the water. You're not too sure what. You notice that the fish is like swimming aggressively all over the place. That's all.
hmm.
Okay, Bayang, one last action for you. What do you want to do?
so do I roll survival just to hunt something?
What do you want to hunt? Fish,
don't know.
birds,
Fruit,
squirrels, or just fruits?
anything, fruit, any foods.
Okay, roll for survival.
Well, all those fish are frantically going everywhere.
Okay, all right. You do actually find a few food that you can keep as rations. Okay, we'll roll 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier. Six plus your wisdom. That's the total amount of food you found in days.
Wisdom is +2.
Then 6 plus 2 is 8. You found
No,
8 days of
no,
rations.
it's 4.
I
It's
roll.
4. It's
Okay.
it's
All
4
right.
plus
I didn't
2,
see that. I didn't see the plus 2 there. 6. Okay, 6 days of ration. Okay, Waruay, one last action for you. You wish you can either deal with Rhin'zey, Ptyei'heon, or Durotan.
Uh,
Waruay?
Waruay's too busy playing with the wolf that he actually like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what exactly I did with Ptyei'heon. So I'm going to try and say, like, wave her over to the wolf I'm playing with. It's like, it's okay. See, we can all be friends here.
Mm.
And, like, Durotan's there, like, with the wolves as well. So I'm going to try and call her over. It's like, sort of interact with the build group cohesion.
Do I see the mark on his hand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's easily visible. Even Durotan.
Right. I'm gonna casually approach him and grab the hand.
You're just going to
Gra-
grab my arm.
Grab
Yeah,
the arm
yeah.
aggressively, or just like, while he was busy playing with the wolf, suddenly Waruay Ptyei'heon just grab your arm and look at the mark on your palm.
Oh,
You are evil. They were kidding. They didn't say that. Okay, Ptyei'heon, what you do?
So I grabbed my arm. I see the mark.
like,
Where'd you get this?
did you grab my arm aggressively, or just like, what's this?
Not that aggressively. It's like pulling him. It's like grabbing the arm, and it's like turning it over to see the hand.
Caressly, calmly.
Casually,
Okay.
casually approach the child.
What second hand you have?
Voldemort calmly asks Harry Potter.
Okay, Ptyei'heon, you mark on his palm. You look at it. It's like engraved there permanently. So,
It's just like she's holding my hand. It's like, yeah, it was from the amulet that I had, which then I looked at Durotan like, sort of angrily and sad. It's like, but someone threw it away, even though it's magical. But I suppose it was trying to kill me.
And
Wait, is that why you're angry?
Wait, does Durotan have the same mark?
I looked at
Durotan,
Durotan.
hands.
It burnt you as well, didn't it?
you just see his left hand covered with a bandage. Like, the palm, the
I'll take that
palm
as
area.
yes.
It's like,
Hmm.
I would rather not talk about that thing. Now, because of it, I got a permanent mark on my hand.
Can I make an Arcana to see the nature of the mark?
there's no magic there, but you want to see the nature of it, you can. There's roll for Arcana, but if you're a cleric, I will ask you to roll for religion.
So, what should I roll then?
Roll for Arcana since you're not a cleric, so nobody here can use religion.
I kind of can, but yeah.
Right, just tell me your score, because I'm not in my PC now.
24.
24 Arcana. Okay, you do sense a slightly bit of magic, but you do actually see some of the markings on it. Now, since you roll Arcana, you see the markings on it. You see the mark of the dragon on it. You see the symbol of that dragon. Now I want you to roll for history and tell me the score.
17.
Ooh.
That's the mark of a blue dragon, Ptyei'heon. And not just any blue dragon. That's the mark of Aab'Shagua, the blue dragon. So whoever that was wearing that medallion must be worshipping this blue dragon. Or this so-called cult that the lady was actually mentioning.
Waruay, which dragon do you follow? Or what kind? What kinds of dragons do you follow? You're a
Well,
kobold, yeah?
yeah. Well, my dragon in my village is a steel dragon.
So metallic.
Well,
What do
yeah.
you think of chromatic?
Well, I was told that they're difficult to deal with. That you should be cautious when making deals.
Durotan, do you know much about chromatic dragons?
No. Should I?
Oh
I mean-
boy.
I mean, what did you want to know about them?
This mark here, she like she lifts his hand up a bit and points towards it. This mark, it's a mark of she like snaps his fingers a bit trying to recall. It's a mark of a blue dragon. Yeah. And I believe, oh god, what was the name? Aab'Shagua? Aab'Shagua. Yes, that's the one.
Do I recall that name, DM?
Roll for history. Actually, everybody can roll for history. That's those that's there listening now.
Would I get some type of bonus considering I?
Yes, you do. You get advantage.
Nope, I know nothing. To me, dragons are, dragons. They don't have names.
Roll again.
Ah,
Okay.
Maybe during this time, Waruay, when the elders was talking about the many dragons, you actually skip class.
Well, knowing blue dragons being chromatic and all of that, they aren't exactly the nicest natured kinds of dragon. Not exactly the ones you want to meet on a friendly basis. The fact that this is a mark of a blue dragon, or rather chromatic one, could be quite problematic. And also considering that was from a worshiper of the god of dead, it's even more problematic. She like lets go of his hands, kind of like tossing it a bit, and says, "I think you should probably be wary with those marks on your hands."
I look back to Wolf and it's like, well, it did cause you some problems, didn't it? It's like, yes, it did. Yes, it did.
You play with the wolf, ignoring what Ptyei'heon said. This Aab'Shagua is dangerous, and you like, turn back to the wolf. Right,
Well, it doesn't seem to be doing much damage right now as it was when it was on the amulet. Though I am worried about the amulet, and I do think we might want to retrieve it so that it doesn't fall into any other hands.
Okay. If you want to go look for the amulet inside the swamp, inside the water where Durotan threw it, then you need to roll for perception by yourself. You need to go in by yourself. But if you want assistance, then you need to actually tell the rest of the party that let's go into the water and look for the medallion.
Did you say that we should look for it out loud? Or was
Yes.
that? Oh, yeah, I like look up and it's like, yeah, see, exactly. Like, and I look at my burnt hands like, if it is evil, I mean, we can't just leave it laying around. I mean, what if a child finds it?
So a child is gonna
In
wander.
in here, a child here.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna wander off to the
She like
swamp.
gestures to the wolves as well. It's like,
To the woods?
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if someone else finds it and gets hurt?
Please tell me.
And I look back to Durotan. I say, "See, Durotan." It's like,
who
see?
is gonna walk into the swamp, deep into the
Waruay and Durotan roll for insight.
Okay.
I mean, we're here in the woods. We just walked in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then. Okay, Waruay, when you actually mentioned, what if some person or a child wandered to the woods and find this medallion? Suddenly your mind thought about Tyrson. What if Tyrson actually found the medallion?
He's
Where is
already.
Tyrson?
Where's? And it's like.
Meanwhile, Tyrson. Okay. Right. Tyrson, while you're actually busy meditating, praying to the many dead, to the many have fallen in this land, you're unsure what actually happened. What has happened way at the campsite? You don't know the chaotic nature of what actually happened below. But the moment you're actually busy meditating, you felt a warm hand touching your shoulder. And then you see
I look back.
Andraste, like fully dressed this time. And then looking at you, and then she said, "You don't have to kneel before my tower, Tyrson. I mean, you do help me many times, but you don't have to worship me that much."
I just chuckle. I was like, I wasn't worshipping you. There's better, powerful things than you around here.
Ah. It's like, then she turns. That's like she combed her hair properly. Then you realize that Her long hair slightly combed backward, but she's still showing her greatest assets, obviously, Tyrson. And like, But then you see that she's actually holding a bag with a few scrolls on it. And then she said, "Come, if you're not so busy looking at me, my eyes is up here, Tristan, not down here," she said.
I'm sorry. We should get back to the camp. If I go, things go to hell. If I stay too long.
Then you two actually head towards the camp, surprised to actually see the commotion near the wolves area, and you see Ptyei'heon, Waruay, and Durotan seem to be either feeding the wolf or playing with the wolf. You feel as if that you felt that, there's progress, Tyrson.
Yeah, it's progress.
There's
I like
progress. No chaos. The moment you left, it's no chaos.
by looking at it, it's like, oh, there's no chaos at all. You know,
Everything's under control.
everything is under control. So, shall we? Hello. You finally got the dogs settled. I throw a bit of meat of animal meat at one of them and coach it over. I was like, here boy, you really want to this? Yes?
Do you know anything about a blue dragon?
History.
Immediately Ptyei'heon just turned to you. Tyrson, do you know anything about Blue Dragon? Immediately. History. Okay. You heard stories about many blue dragons, it's like Tyrson, but there are so many blue dragons in the world. Which ones?
Which ones?
When-
Just round
when-
some names to me, alright? Just round some names.
When Tyrson comes over, I sort of look up and go over to him. It's like, Tyrson, you missed it. It's like, I almost killed myself. Durotan got burned, and I think Rhin'zey has fallen in love with me. Oh, and Tyrson is no longer trying to kill me anymore. She's okay.
I just like, and the
Then
chaos
what?
begins.
I overhear that. Can I go over to what's his name, Waruay, and slap him across the face?
Me? What? What is that me?
Wake the frick up! Who said I was in love with you? What the hell?
I say it's okay. You just care. Showed your caring side, and I go over and hug
Oh, that's
Rhin'zey
nice.
again.
Anyway,
And go back to wolves.
Yep.
we need to go into the swamp for a bit. We need to
Why?
see- Durotan here threw a medallion that could be possibly the reason for these little wolves acting up. And yeah, he threw him into the swamp. And
And good luck-
I'm gonna sigh.
Good luck finding it, because I do recommend no one should go and look for it. It's there, it's safe, and yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
it will make it's.
Can I have one condition? As long as I'm not with Waruay, I'm happy to go wherever.
Well, at least you can stay here and play with the wolves with us.
So, can you just, time skip of what the heck is happening? Because 1 minute the necklace is on Waruay, another minute it's gone in the forest. And
They explain everything to you.
and how come
Frustrated everything.
how come Durotan, I guess, his hands bandaged, and
Warwick's
and-
medallion is gone.
and
That's,
the medallion
that's
is
an-
gone.
There's an engraving on both Durotan's hand and also Warwick's hand with the same marking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep
Are you
licking my hand.
worshipping this idol?
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't really worship a blue dragon. I mean, a
you better
dragon.
not be. I say, lift up my crossbow.
I mean, a silver dragon, yeah. And I start sort of listing through different colors. It's like maybe a gem dragon. I mean,
So
Right, that's enough of your banter.
first thing, do I notice the mark on Waruay's hand and the wolves? Any markings on them?
Okay, you look at the wolves. The markings is still on the chest. The same marking.
Yep. Okay.
All the wolves all have the same marking as Waruay and Durotan.
Okay. First off, here's a knife. This is gonna hurt a bit. You might want to get rid of those markings. If you got a knife, get rid of them. And me and this lovely person right next to me going to look for the amulet. And when we do find it, I'm going to keep it, but I'm not going to wear it. Okay?
Like wrap it in a cloth or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. Because looking to Durotan, Waruay, and Rhin'zey, when it comes to magic stuff, you can't mess around with it.
well, okay, I burnt my hands and, kind of almost killed myself. I mean, these are the things that you learn in growing up around a dragon. You have to be careful. I learned my lesson.
Good.
And Elgin did say to keep it safe. And
Exactly.
That's what I plan to do.
Yep, I'll go into the murky water looking distastefully, and I'll look for the amulet.
So we agreed. We're going to look for the amulet. Then.
Yes.
And I turn to Rhi, and I guess everyone except Rhin'zey.
Hey, imagine you keep the thing in your pocket. As you sit down, the medallion activate, it burn your ass.
Yeah.
Well, I do recommend.
Guys,
that,
I got a marking as well. Where'd you get it?
I do recommend that if you want to go and look for the medallion, go look for it yourself. Don't involve the pretty little lady.
Well, again,
Well, where is
the
follow quest? Like, what, just taking a stroll in the woods with the lady?
Such a gentleman.
Oh wait, Tyrson. Because you don't know where it is yet. Because Tyrson.
No, I don't.
Tyrson hasn't told anyone where he threw it yet.
He just simply. Okay, I know what to do. I'll keep the medallion safe, and I'll say.
Well, the only people who saw it were Rhin'zey and Durotan.
I saw it being thrown.
So, what direction did it go to help me find?
Just basically
this?
points behind him.
That way.
Okay, thank you. Somewhere in this forest, straight ahead. Here, Froggy.
Wait. I picked behind.
Wait.
I picked behind, not the front.
He's lying to you.
Yeah, I'm obviously lying to you. So let me roll. Wait, DM, do I have to roll deception for this?
Of course you do. But versus insight.
Okay.
Taking a stroll in the woods with the lady.
Wait, where is deception?
Why not? Rhin'zey should have his chance.
Okay, you're lying. I got 19.
But yeah, I still won't tell you. Like, you're gonna have to convince me with, persuasion to tell you the real location.
So, I'm gonna paint a story to you, Durotan.
He's already yawning. Ugh.
Someone else can come along into the forest, not really knowing about something. Could be a little kid. It could be your son. Could be your love of your life. You don't know. And found this little necklace and possesses her.
Wait. So my son is gonna travel all the way from the Frostwolf village down the mountain, down into
You don't know.
a
You don't.
a 2-week journey
You don't.
just so he can come to this swamp and find this necklace. Man, that's gotta be some trip.
No. You don't know this. You probably, on your big couch, playing with your teeth. And he could come to a forest, not knowing this is the forest, and comes along to find this necklace. He puts it on and chokes him to death. Or your lover, or whatever. Imagine that is your son. Me, I don't care. But I reckon for good nature of this powerful necklace shouldn't be in the wrong hands. Fair enough, it's lost, but you don't know who's found it, or you don't know that. You really don't know. What is that? There's all sorts of elves and stuff. Wood elves like to travel and stuff, and whatever we don't know of, and would find this necklace and kill someone, or even worse, raise an army to face us another problem.
Great.
Can you please humble?
Just to add it in there, Elgin also did say to make sure to keep it safe.
Exactly.
And if he knew something about it, and I look at the burn mark on my hand, it's like maybe we should actually get it anyway, because what if we have been cursed or something? For we need to know what we're dealing with.
Exactly, and I honestly don't care because it's your problem. But
Tyrson's got his own problem a little bit north from him.
But again, I'm happy to intervene your problem. I'm willing to help me tell me the truth where it went.
Fine,
Please.
fine. I mean, great.
I'll give you some food.
No. I throw it in the direction of the tower. Obviously lying again, so let me roll for deception first. Wait, where is deception? Ah, here we are. Okay. You believe him. You both believe him. You both believe him.
Oh, wait just a sec. Oh, no! That's funny.
You can choose to be quiet about it.
Yes. Well, okay. Like Tyrson and Ptyei'heon, I believe Durotan, but not Waruay. So Waruay, what you want to do is like you can choose to follow the lie or just say that this man's lying. What should you do, Waruay?
I put both my hands on my hip and just swing my head around. It's like, It's like, but when I walk up to him, it's like, where is it really?
It's in
Can I make a history check just to remember to see where you threw it?
Wait, what's that you're doing? A history check?
I was asking Herbert if I could just straight up try remembering the direction he threw it in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. When you want to do that, okay, then roll for remembering things is history.
16.
Okay. You remember the direction, but you're not too sure how far.
But does she remember it was thrown towards the tower or somewhere else?
Towards the swamp. To the water. So,
God damn it, Durotan. Right. I think
You
he
need to
threw
get
it
yourself
over to the
wet.
swamp.
Okay, thank you. That's somewhere.
okay.
Puff and a half.
Am I still
and
concentrating on detect magic?
I jump into the water and walking slowly with a stick I found floating around, and hopefully looking for it.
Okay. You're not too sure where. You're going to be looking
am I
all over the place. Roll for
Am I still
perception with
concentrating on
advantage.
detect magic?
Even if you concentrate on detect magic, magic is everywhere. If somebody is wearing a minor magical item or Tyrson's blade or whoever,
16.
it's gonna be a 360-degree rotation for you. It's like where is it? So
Could I try focusing for any necromancy though?
okay, you're gonna be focusing on necromancy. You could, but don't roll too high or don't roll a natural 20, otherwise your head gonna explode. So because all over the place is necromancy.
When I
Alright,
see
I'm
her,
gonna try it.
are you casting that as a ritual?
Oh, I've already cast it. I'm still concentrating.
Oh, okay. Because I would have helped you, but good.
What should I roll? Perception?
Just
I
roll
got
for
16.
perception. Nope, right now.
I swear to God, I'm getting a 20. God damn it!
Oh, good lord. Pop.
Bing.
Roll for charisma saving throw.
What was it
Ptyei'heon.
again?
Roll
Yeah.
for charisma saving throw.
Okay. Ah.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Okay. You go to the water. You felt as if there's a number of necromancy spell being used all over the forest. You try to actually use your detect magic. You sense as if that the water ripple. For every step you take, the water ripples, as if there's something deadly or something dangerous. It's actually hobbling and walking around you. But when you turn, Ptyei'heon, you turn to your left, you turn to your right. You don't find the medallion, but you sense necromancy is being used everywhere. You look to the trees. You felt as if the trees move. You felt as if the trees have some sort of dread flowing through your veins, as if it's trying to actually devour.
Guys,
The moment you actually try to go closer. Okay.
what have I
Then you're
missed?
very-
If I rolled a nat 20 on my perception check, I would have like probably broken my mind. And guess what happened?
Okay, so round the search for the evil medallion.
And Durotan refused to tell where is it really been. So yeah, it's for their own protection.
And Rhin'zey is doing the honorable thing and protecting the lady that's going to be all by herself during camp with Rhin'zey.
Mm-hmm. And also with Durotan, like Durotan is like, playing with the wolves, feeding them, keeping the lady company, telling her,
Oh wow,
the
keeping
wolves.
the lady company. You guys are so
I'm
gentlemanly.
not here to keep her company. She's here to she's here to keep me company.
No, it's the other way around. You brought her to us. Thank you, escort. Now your job is over.
What the frick?
Anyway, Herb, what
Oh,
happened?
They're just bickering to each other with her standing right there.
Don't look into the swamp, guys, but just a warning.
Okay. You sense
Seriously.
the energy, Ptyei'heon. You're trying to actually look for that medallion. You go closer and closer. You feel as if that the trees around you, it's like you felt as if they're looking at you. But could be just your imagination. Alright. Okay. Alright, going to be moving from left to right again. Okay, Ptyei'heon, moving from you first. Okay, 2 actions for you, Ptyei'heon. What do you do?
Can I like try to make a nature check to know if any of these trees might be abnormal in any sort of way?
Go ahead, go for nature.
That's alright.
Andraste screams from the other side. It's like telling you, Ptyei'heon, it's best to be careful when you tread through the waters. Sometimes the trees do not want to be disturbed.
Oh boy.
Okay, one last action.
I'm gonna step out of the water, ready my crossbow, and yell at Tyrson to be careful.
Okay, Tyrson, suddenly like Ptyei'heon just run out from the water. It's like she feels so uneasy. It's like you notice that when you turn to look at Ptyei'heon, roll for insight.
I have like my crossbow like starting to load it.
Okay, Tyrson, she looks a bit terrified. But then again, maybe she just doesn't want to get wet because the
Well,
water is getting deeper and deeper up to your waistline. So
well,
Tyrson,
yeah.
what do you do?
I was saying, am I able to sneak?
Sneak against who? Against your companions?
Yeah, just
Again, it's a companion.
You're sneaking away from Waruay or what? Okay,
no, that's right. No, that's right. It's all good. I'll just keep on looking. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, you're just trying to protect me from myself.
Yeah. Cursing under my voice, saying, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah."
Let's look for the medallion. Yay! Durotan is right. I should be doing this.
Yeah, Durotan's the biggest dick ever.
You're never gonna get him to talk. I'll always have him roll deception because
Well,
for their own protection.
well, Tyrson, you're not wrong when you say that just now because Waruay saw it firsthand when he climbed the tower, when he felt his uh, wisdom saving throw. That Durotan have the biggest tail ever. Perhaps can even outbeat Waruay.
Yeah.
And he's like
Yeah.
alone with the lady, and he's like, playing with the wolves and everything, explaining to her,
I love it. The
wolf
lady
fact,
Rhin'zey's there.
wolf fact and
Okay.
everything.
All right,
Yeah, you're-
okay, all right. Okay, Waruay, 2 actions for you before moving to Tyrson's 2 actions. Waruay, 2 actions.
Yeah, I'm going to be searching through the swamp for the amulet, see if it landed somewhere. What is just perception or is like investigation or something? What type of roll
Okay.
is that?
Perception. You need to feel it and look at it, looking for it.
Ooh,
Okay, you look through. Nothing.
I'm gonna move sort of deeper in and gonna look for it again. This time, like I'm trying to like sense it.
Okay.
Holding out my hands where it like burnt me, and I'm trying to see if I can like sense it in here.
Okay, you try
Wait, it
to
was magic, right? So maybe I'm trying to like feel it with the connection it left on by burning my hand.
Okay,
Would that
roll
be
for Arcana.
Ooh,
You sense some sort of vibration from the water. It's like the dark sensation from the water. It's like you feel as if that is really close to you. What? Roll for perception with advantage.
yeah. I guess you could say it's on top of me. Perception. Oh,
No,
not 20.
no, this is the this is the part where you say "Clever girl" before you get snatched.
Clever.
Like you see, you watch a monster and you're like, "Clever girl," and then wham!
Yeah, I'm walking closer and closer to where I feel it.
Yeah, when you walk closer and closer, you actually felt the sensation. You felt as if that you felt at first like as if a fish just wiggled past your leg, or you notice that you felt as if a vine actually started to actually caress your leg. And then when you actually look in front of you, you actually notice that the medallion is on top of one of the trees. The tree that you're looking at right now. The tree looks very eerily creepy. As if it's smiling at you or something.
Huh. When I see it up on the tree, I'm going to yell out, "I found it!" and I'm going to jump and try climbing the tree.
Okay. You climb the tree. Okay. And you notice that the medallion is inside a hole, like some side of like inside the hole of the tree. You must be thinking to yourself, how did Durotan manage to throw the medallion so directly inside the hole of a tree?
And it's like, I need to talk to Durotan later about this game I used to play as a kid about throwing a ball. He seems to be pretty good at it. Is it really deep inside the hole?
Yeah, it's really deep inside the hole.
Okay, so it's too far to reach with my hand?
Yeah, you have to crawl inside.
Oh, okay, it's big enough for that. Okay, I will. Here we go. I crawl inside the giant hole in this tree that kind of looks like a.
Okay, you crawl inside the giant tree. You could have felt that the tree trunk actually widened its hole.
Hmm.
And you actually notice that this tree surprisingly have really sharp edges at the sides, top and bottom.
It's actually pretty roomy in here. I wonder if I could turn this into a house.
Smash one of the sharp edges so you can scratch your back with it,
Floss it.
or just pee,
Okay.
in it. I mean, nobody's looking. You can like pee and.
Okay, roll for investigation, by the way.
Okay, yep. This is where I get like a gnat. Fail. Investigation. Oh, where is investigation? There. Oh, not
Okay.
that bad.
When you actually crawl inside, you actually see like bits and pieces of flesh of meat at the sides of this tree trunk.
Inside of it.
Yeah, inside of it.
Is it like
Free
fresh?
food.
It's somewhat fresh. It's as if somebody actually threw food inside the hole of this tree. You can even see bones, fish,
Hmm.
even some like animal meat inside. It's like bones. What we're thinking is like whoever
How-
that threw all
Yeah.
this rubbish inside but never really care about the environment.
I was just thinking, how hard did Durotan throw that amulet? He must have like took out like a squirrel, a bird, and a goddamn wolf, and it, when he threw that amulet, and it all landed in him, then exploded.
Look at him. It's not even a surprise. How do you think how far he's gonna throw?
He's all muscle.
Now I actually wish that I have thrown it into an active volcano, and then like the necklace is dangling from a small stone deep and very into the dangerous part of the volcano.
I go deeper in there to reach the amulets.
Okay. You reach the amulet. You see the amulet glowing like with a hue, with a nice purple hue. Nyung, 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 as it makes sound. Do you pick it up?
Oh, I learned my lesson last time. I'm going to get my satchel, pull out a piece of cloth, and sort of grab the amulet and wrap it the cloth around it and sit it back in my satchel.
Alright. You took the amulet, you slightly wrap it on the cloth. You felt as if the tree moved a bit, but then again, it could be just the water. It's wobbling. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, with all this rotten material in it, it's probably the tree probably isn't too healthy.
Okay, yeah, well, you're inside the tree. Roll for charisma saving throw.
Hmm. What is the tree trying to convince me to buy a timeshare or something? Oh wait, that was meant to be just once, but still, that's pretty bad. A 4, I go insane or something.
No, you're not going insane. While you're actually inside the tree,
Mm.
suddenly you feel as if the tree actually toppled over. And then you feel as if that you just got spit out. And like you feel the tree like you could hear or feel as if the tree regurgitated you like oh pooey, and you fall into the swamp immediately. Together with the medallion.
Oh.
And you're wet.
I was like, oh, what was that?
What do you wanna do?
I can't seem to rotate my token because of those little bubbles keep getting in the way. Oh, there we are. I will. Well, as I got spit out, I'm gonna sort of get back up and flick all the swamp water off me. It's like, look up at the tree and it's like, hello? Wait, are you alive?
You don't get any response. The tree is just there. It's like bending over. But that's about it. It just bent over. You look at the roots of the tree, it's still submerged in water. Maybe it just fell because of your weight.
Hmm.
Roll for insight.
Okay. Happy for insight. Well, or otherwise like a nature to see if the tree actually is alive. But I'm happy for insight.
Okay. But like you look at the tree. Okay, looks like a tree to you. Roll for nature with disadvantage because of your insight of 6.
Nope, just a tree.
That's a tree. Hey, you see Tyrson in the distance. He's still looking for the medallion.
Mm.
Okay, you can head over to Tyrson. Yeah, then I go straight to Tyrson for his 2 actions. Okay, Tyrson, you see
Hey.
Waruay actually coming back.
Hey, you found it? I heard ya.
Yeah. And it's like, you would not believe how hard Durotan actually can throw things. It's like, do you know how many animals Durotan killed when he threw this?
How many?
And I start explaining all the bits of animal
As
flesh.
we walk back.
Well,
now I'm wet.
Well, how many minutes have they been in the swamp?
About more than 30
Oh,
minutes.
how many charisma rolls I can make against the lady so I can woo her with my wolf fact?
God damn it.
Yeah,
It's like, what? Are you flexing next to her? Like,
No, not flexing. I'm telling her, like, quote unquote, facts about wolves and everything about, feeding and playing with the wolves while also trying to look charming. So she can find
Okay.
me more interesting. How many charisma rolls I need to make?
More like persuasion rolls
okay.
you need to make.
Persuasion.
So you actually talk to her for about 10 minutes or 3 rolls. Each roll for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so this is the first 10 minutes.
Oh wait, since Rhin'zey is there,
And
sorry, Durotan. It's like, well, since we were gone, maybe they can both sort of role play together with the young lady in white.
Wait, just 3? Oh yeah, 30 minutes, that 10 minutes per.
Unless
per thing.
Bayang wants to get in on that.
Yeah, maybe Rhin'zey doesn't care because she's human and Rhin'zey is a Leonin. I mean, she doesn't have any fur on her body. And it tail too. Not Rhin'zey's type.
Rhin'zey.
But Durotan, you spent that 30 minutes while actually Tyrson, Ptyei'heon, and Waruay was actually busy skinny dipping inside the swamp. You were actually there, actually trying to impress the wizard lady. And then she just looks at you like, okay, sure, whatever. She said.
I mean, it's a bit awkward.
It's like-
Awkward for him too. It's a bit awkward for for both of them.
Yeah, because Rhin'zey is just there looking at you like, what is Durotan trying to do?
Small talk.
Yeah.
Small talk.
Yeah, how's this weather?
How is this weather going?
Yeah. Yeah. How good is that local sports team?
I approach. We got it. Now we should venture forth and find out the mysteries of these wolves before it gets even more time-consuming of people's shenanigans.
Yeah. I think when Durotan rolled a 4 on persuasion, he must have said something like, "So I heard that you were stuck as a pussy for a very long time."
Can I have some of that?
And I was like, "What?
Yes.
Durotan, that's not appropriate."
Oh my god, you nearly killed me.
I wonder if that's from where she's standing.
Who's
Yes. It's like 7 and 4. It's like all the bad conversations coming up.
That is not how you talk to a woman.
I go over to the wolves and give some more animal meat, 2 of them, to feed them, and give them a good scratch.
Mm-hmm.
And say, all right, we got to go. We got to find what's going on in this swamp.
Well, you do that. Well, you actually tell the rest of the people they actually need to go further forward. And they actually like look around and look at the wolf. I will stay here to actually examine the wolves. But Tyrson, she passed you the bag. Inside the bag, you can actually feel the clink and clangs of potions and the spell scrolls. Use this. I believe that whoever that you're going to be facing moving further forward, if the Madeleine is gone, but now since that Waruay have managed to actually find what's actually been lost, and if I believe that who it is, if what I heard, and from what I see from the mark, from Durotan's hand, if it is Aab'Shagua, then I wish that the cult never actually returned. But the wolves on here are fine, as long as the medallion is far from them. Make sure that it's actually not worn, but held, where the power is indeed great.
Yeah.
But the scrolls and the potions that you actually held, share it among your friends. It will assist them.
Will do. Thank you.
If you ever to meet Wolf Fang, the dire wolf,
Yes.
make sure you do not kill him.
I'll personally make sure I don't let anyone kill her. I like dying.
Yes.
Yeah, they just all stare at Tyrson.
Yes. I pass out the equipment and stuff.
And then she said, "There's one thing you need to know about Wolf Fang. He actually wears a ring and perhaps even an amulet. He was a pet once, when he was actually a pup, by my master. My master actually trained him a number of spells. You have to be careful about Wolffang's Misty Step. He uses it a lot to actually surprise opponents from a distance. Or even if you try to attack, he would immediately disperse before being hit.
Yeah,
Or how to,
I'll keep that in
how
mind.
to approach him then? Or how to even can he understand, a civilized conversation?
Roll for persuasion. You better make sure you pass.
Okay. I may need an assistant with that.
Yeah,
No,
What's that? I'm happy to help.
Just persuasion. Okay, I got advantage. And anybody else? Or just the same?
Yeah, I can help you, but I'm not
That's
gonna.
Tyrson
Oh,
only.
okay. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about
Oh,
it.
no, it's okay.
Heon's still pissed at you.
1 and
oh yeah.
Perception,
Nice.
persuasion,
sorry. Yeah,
persuasion. Not
sorry.
why are you looking at her? Why are you looking at her rack for? It's like not perception. It's persuasion.
Durotan, please
Uh,
look at her eyes.
Okay.
It's like Durotan.
17.
Like, it's like when she was talking to Durotan. It's like Durotan's eyes were like duh.
Mhm.
And then she's like, oh yeah.
Eyes up here.
Okay, all right. Durotan actually tells you, Wolfang believes in strength. Strength over empowerment.
Strength of empowerment.
That's what she said.
Meaning we'll have to challenge him in order to get a conversation out of him?
If he's in the right mind, yes.
Hmm.
I can challenge him. If he's an honorable wolf, I'll be able to challenge him.
But if the amulet, and she said, if the amulet is in control of his mind, he might not be easily persuaded.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so is there more than one amulet, or it's this it?
The Cult of the Dragon carries more. Your amulet is not gold. The leader of the cult wears the golden amulet.
So if we just destroy the amulet, they'll lose their power?
I am
First-
unsure about that. I'm not too sure. I don't really study much about the cult. I do study a lot about dragons, and I know them personally very well.
All right,
Okay,
we'll head out. I'll
Head
pass.
out.
I'll pass everything. What she gave me in the sack.
Okay. Then you put back the tents into the cart. But do you bring the cart together with you, or do you decided to actually head north?
I think we should leave the cart where it is and the pelts and all that, and we'll walk on foot to further on.
yeah, because we still
do you wanna,
have the camp.
Yeah, do you,
Or we did have
Dude,
the
do you
camp.
want to keep the wolves or do you want to take them with us?
I think keep the wolves there because if they get mind controlled again, we won't be able to control them. So we just leave them there.
I walk a little bit towards the wolves. Do they react in any way to the amulet? That it's in my coin pouch,
Nope.
surrounded by the silver.
Nope.
I talked to
No reaction, Waruay.
Well, roll what? Sorry.
You actually walk towards the wolf while
Yeah.
the amulet, the medallion is inside wrapped on the cloth. You don't see any reaction on them. You remove the cloth and show them the amulet.
Oh no, I'm keeping it in there, and I'm hoping from my training as a monk with my skill in religion that keeping it surrounded by silver will somewhat negate it even further.
I
just
say
wanted to go
to
for a pat.
Waruay,
Mhm.
the wolves won't attack or muck up because you're not wearing it, and it's wrapped up.
Okay,
Mm.
I just wanted to make sure. And I go
Yeah.
for and pat the wolf that I was playing with earlier.
The wolf is very happy to actually see you. And after you walk off, and after the wolf like,
Okay. Pushing forward.
I will come back for you.
Lassie, come home.
What's that, Skip? Someone's trapped in the old wheel.
Oh god, man, Lassie.
Mm.
Anyway, we venture
Okay.
forth. As I
Well,
I basically
As
give
as
the
as Waruay and all that walk off.
yeah, everyone else,
Mhm.
yeah, re-walk off while Durotan and Rhin'zey still fawning over the woman.
actually
With
no, the wolf
Bayang-
with the wolf. I'm saying goodbye to the wolves now. I'm like, Daddy will come home and I'll bring you a big
I'm staring
meal."
daggers at the both of you
Like, Daddy will come
with my
home.
crossbow in hand.
Daddy will come home now, guys. Do not worry about it. I'll bring you home some food, delicious food. And I wink at the lady. I'll just try my luck with the wink with a persuasion. Since it's a wink. Ah, yes! Yes! I'm like, I wink at her.
You wink at her, she just looks at you. Then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
She just stares at you.
Yep. As I walk and say in a calm voice, "To adventure, men! Let's save the forest and the wolves." As he just walk off.
Well, too bad Waruay actually failed his charisma saving throw. You should have. If he passed, then there'll be combat.
Oh,
I'm glad you failed.
yeah, I am just looking at all those trees slowly moving towards the camp. Wait, so Bayang and that, are you all coming, or are you just staring at the lovely scenery in one way or the other?
Oh, I'm just staring daggers at Rhin'zey right now.
Yeah, really. Bayang, are you gonna be moving? Move your character.
Bayang, oh, sorry, where did you go?
It went
top
north.
right. Look around top right.
I mean, if you want to attempt to seduce the wizard, then you can stay in the camp. Otherwise, I think everyone else is going.
No, I was just gonna talk to her for a bit.
Oh, you can talk to her for a bit.
You can talk to her for a bit while everybody else is just walking away. Okay. What do you want to do, Peggy?
Well, I was gonna ask her if she could take care of the carriage while we're gone. And
Yeah,
when
she
I
did
get back,
agree
I'll
to
tell
do
her
that.
all about the village.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she actually agreed to help with the wolves and tend to them, and then look after the car.
Right.
DM,
Thank
do
you for
move
that.
my character to where everybody should be going, because I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
These
I'm gonna,
wolves up here meant to be at the cart.
What's that?
These
yeah.
wolves here.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be there anymore. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
they're supposed to be at the cart because we have, I think, 6
Oh
wolves.
yeah, I didn't see that wolf there.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've captured 6 wolves now.
1, 2.
Not really.
Yeah.
You didn't capture.
Yeah.
You didn't really capture 6. Some of them actually got killed by the scorpion.
Yeah. I got 7. So pelts.
Hmm.
No, I meant because we captured some wolves from the other place and recaptured at least 2 wolves up the top. I thought we recaptured 3 at the top.
Only 2 at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many wolves? So we have 7 wolves. Oh, okay. Because I read 6.
Yeah.
So we have 7.
Yeah. No. So 4 we captured and 7 pelts.
No, I thought we had more.
There's a roll for perception when you move here.
Yep.
You're probably right. Anyway,
if your passive is 15, you don't have to roll.
My passage is 14.
Okay, not enough. All right. Okay, once everybody move here, roll for perception. Waruay, Ptyei'heon, and Bayang.
Durotan
Rhin'zey, it seems like Rhin'zey is still protecting the wizard. I will stand here and protect you. Do you want to feel my manes? Touch it. It's soft.
Oh yeah, perception check.
Bjorn was 21.
Okay, Rhin'zey have to leave in 5 more minutes. Do you guys want to control Rhin'zey?
I think he should stay at the
Yeah, I think you should stay back with the, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, perception 5, 3, 21, 9. Okay, Bayang. You heard the sounds of wolf's howls in the distance, further towards the west, but it's no longer wolf's howls. You know the sound very well. It's the sound of wolf's howls, growls, and battle in the distance, over the waterfall towards the west. You're the only one that actually heard this. Bayang.
Bayang,
When you do.
he go forward. Wait, Hello, can you hear?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can hear you. We can hear you.
Why my mic not working? Okay, he go forward. People, there's wolf, but sounds like in combat. Shall we proceed? It's
Yes.
beyond the waterfall.
Yes.
And I must say, make haste.
I'm there.
Oh, yes. I didn't hear anything, but I will. Someone is like, oh wait, what were those items she gave us?
Some potions.
Pearson's new lady friend.
Yeah, Tyrson didn't even bother to actually look at them. He just said, let's bring this potion and this scrolls and go ahead.
I'll pass them out when it gets closer. So
Oh, okay.
Alright, okay, as you actually head closer and closer, you actually heard the noise getting stronger and stronger. And that's when you see a number of wolves in the distance getting massacred by
Yeah.
Oh, you're breaking up. Yeah. Bayang, you're breaking up.
Yeah, my line is bad.
Perfect now. You were saying?
No, it's still bad. It is still. Okay, Bayang, as you stand there, people, over here, and then point to the direction. What does everyone want to do? Optimus Prime roll out.
Yeah, Rhin'zey, do a whole bunch of charisma rolls before you go.
I quickly pass out the equipment in the bag she gave us.
Ah. Excellent. Whatever that is. In that bag. If someone can move Durotan up.
Durotan is too horny. He can't move.
He's completely he's
Like a
he's
bird
completely
with
stiff
leg,
hard.
okay?
He's gone completely solid. Like a rock.
That's why they're all saying women are the one make man's life hard.
Guys, not being
It's true, that's true.
Yeah, Rhin'zey, before you go, roll a
Yeah.
whole bunch of roll
I just did.
some charisma for the young lady friend. Oh, you did?
I rolled 5, 7, and 18.
Yeah.
So no, yes. She was a bit of a hard to get on.
Oh no, we come back. Tyrson like ready to show his
Good
new
luck, guys.
trophy, and just
I'll
find
see you guys next time.
you.
Okay, so again.
See ya.
So
Yeah. A little bit of a side quest for Rhin'zey later.
Side quest. I'm trying to woo.
So what do we get so I can properly prepare?
Okay, so the potions are all labeled nicely actually by the lady. It's like by Andraste, which actually took hours to actually go through. Okay. She actually gave you a number of potions. 6 potions of healing.
So one each.
Okay.
Yeah, one each.
Yeah.
6 potions of healing, and then and then after that, a potion of best strength.
Their strength.
Bear strength.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Bear strength. I'll give that to who wants it?
Since it's a bear strength, I would say keep it because you may need it yourself.
Yep. All right.
Because I'm good when it comes to strength check. I'm already good.
Okay. A potion of haste
East.
as a
Uh,
haste spell for 1 minute duration.
Maybe the rogue or the ranged. Uri. Maybe she could take the potion of speed.
I can only use my weapon once per turn, no matter what.
Okay.
I think speed increases the walking speed, not the attack speed.
No,
Oh, no.
speed. He said.
No, even
Oh.
Use a haste.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
you have to haste spell.
Mm,
Also, potion of
Okay.
speed does affect. Give you haste as well.
mm.
I thought it just increased movement speed, and I figured that would probably be best for her in case she gets attacked by the wolf. She can retreat better.
Potion of speed. Drink the spell. You gain the effect of the haste spell for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
anyways,
Plan for the big guy, not the wolves. Plan for the big guy. Unconscious or let the wolves kill him. I mean, I say, unconscious and kill. There is 5 wolves. Kill 3, keep 2.
Well, let's kill the big thing.
Okay.
If the wolves
And
aren't
6 potions. It's like 6 potions of healing, normal healing, 2d4 plus 2. And after that, potion of haste. Okay. And after that, potion of base strength. And then after that, the other 2 last potion is not really potions, but if you actually see it is like grenade written nicely.
Ooh, that's actually
Thrown is like written a grenade, and after words like very tinily written. It's like once thrown, explode. Do not drop on self.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. There's even an extra small writing. Don't drink.
Yes, blow up from the inside.
Exactly.
And underneath that, and even smaller writing, there's a disclaimer saying, eavesdropping, please contact this hotline.
Thank you for
Yes.
using Acme Grenade Company.
Who wants the grenades then? And what were the scrolls?
I would say
Mm.
who has better dexterity when it comes to throwing. I suggest we give them to Rai so that he can put the grenade on the crossbow up, like pull the pin and then launch it with his crossbow.
Okay. All right. One scroll is Beast Bond. Okay. It's from Zanata's Guide to Everything. Beast Bond.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Okay. And then
I'm happy to take that, unless someone else.
okay, another one is Scroll of Bless as the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That affects up to 3 people. I can take that, and I can cast it on Durotan, Tyrson, and Bayang.
Okay. Beyond. Okay. Another one is a Scroll of Heroism. Okay. Heroism. Normal player's handbook.
Did anyone want that?
I think probably like.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you can cast magic as well, can't you? Did you want the hero's scroll?
Can't you only use the scroll if you know how to cast the spell? Or the spell is.
No, you have to read it. You have to roll Arcana for it.
Yeah.
You have to roll Arcana for it.
Heroism is like
DC. The DC isn't that. The DC is a +8, +1, plus so on. So it's in DC 12 to read it. Okay. And then after that, the okay, I roll for this, which is weird. Okay. It's from a book called. No, I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna re-roll another time. Okay. Because it's from Acquisitions Inc. book.
Oh, that's going to be a wacky one.
Yeah, it's a wacky stuff. It's a wacky stuff. Okay, then this one. Okay, I roll for this. Let's see what it is. Split of spells. Wrathful Smite.
Wrathful Smite.
Place handbook. Yeah.
So smite.
No,
Yeah, Wrathful Smite. Bonus action.
It's a different type of smite.
Yeah, different type of smite. It's like a concentration spell up to 1 minute. So if somebody hits you, so you have to roll for concentration, otherwise the spell is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be more for Tyrson, wouldn't it? Or is it not like spite at all?
No, it is.
Okay,
actually.
you deal an extra 1d6 psychic damage every time you hit with a melee weapon.
Yeah, this is Tyrson's domain.
Yeah.
Right, that's a spell that was actually given to you. So you actually spend a whole night actually writing it down for you all and then preparing the potions and so on. So that you can actually spend more time looking into the wolf, so the wolf won't be endangered. So now, in the distance, you saw an Umber Hulk fighting wolves, and the wolves seem to be decimated slowly and slowly. I'm trying to roll for one wolf, miss against summer class, rolling for this wolf, failed, Umber class, down, Durotan, your turn.
Okay. For Durotan, will advance dashing 5 and that's 15. That is 20, 25, that's 30, 35, 45, 45, 50, 55, that's 60. Basically, he'll stay here, and since I dashed, I've already consumed all of my movement, and that's about it.
Okay, wolf's turn. Wolf's attack. Nope. Could never penetrate his carapace. Ptyei'heon, your turn. Okay, so weird. The last week, Ptyei'heon was busy taking care of the cart. Now it's Rhin'zey's turn.
Wait, what?
No, because last week you were not in combat.
Yeah, we make you take care of the cart.
I can I clearly see the Umber Hulk from where I'm standing?
No, at disadvantage for you.
I have sharpshooter if you mean disadvantage for long range.
Okay. I mean, disadvantage into melee. Into range, actually, sorry.
Due to the tree line.
Tree line and also the wolf attacking the Umber Hulk. Do you want to hit the wolf at the same time? Or you actually want to hit the Umber Hulk? I'm okay, your sharpshooter feat ignores the tree line, but the wolves are actually busy attacking the Umber Hulk. Not to mention Bayang is in the way. Where you're standing, Bayang is in the way.
Here.
Okay. Alright.
Could I say sharpshooter feat to take the -5 so I can only hit the Umber Hulk?
Okay. Just roll. I'm gonna give the Umber Hulk a +2 to armor class.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's 20 for range. Okay. You must be really angry. Ah, you must save the wolves, you think to yourself. Okay, range attack. Roll another 20, please.
Alright.
Tell me the result.
Just a normal 20. Like a normal D20.
5.
Yeah. Okay, 5. Range. Range. Is it?
Are we using the special crit moves that Aizen?
Yep. Still using it.
But it's
Oh, yeah, use
piercing.
the
It's
one
not
for
really
like
piercing.
piercing damage.
Piercing. I was wondering, looking for it. Okay.
'Cause
Okay, 5.
the
Good hit.
weapon is true. Yeah.
Okay. Instead, deal the maximum result possible with those dice. Okay, just roll for damage. 5, so it's 10.
So that's instead of like, okay, that is maximum result, but yeah. The first roll is
Oh my god! Wow.
yeah, that is maximum result.
Basically,
What's the damage?
12. Like, he rolled a 12 already,
rolled
plus his dex, plus 4. Basically, let's just assume he rolled...
Oh, that's a maximum already.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a maximum because you have to take the maximum result.
Maximum
Yeah.
result for the piercing, at least, not the thunder.
So 20, 26, 26 and 4, so it's 30.
Yep, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 HP damage. Yeah, the creature howls in pain the moment it actually got hit.
It's like a huge beam of thunder as
Yes.
it like a solid rod of metal
Yes.
like
It
piercing.
was so loud they almost deafened Bayang next to you. Okay, Waruay, what do you do?
After that awesome shot, did she basically just tear a hole through that all these trees here?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Let's see, 5, 10.
Difficult terrain, yeah. There's a swamp, so only
Yeah.
15 feet, minus 15 feet.
Where does it start? Does it start here?
The swamp is like
Yeah.
the mist.
It
the
starts.
uncolored
It
one.
starts here.
Okay. I will avoid it and go this way. I will attempt to jump up here.
Acrobatics. Athletics. Sorry, acrobatics.
Not acrobatics?
No, athletics. It's jumping.
Oh, okay. 10. Did that meet the...
No, you fall into the swamp. No enough.
Okay. I fall into swamp. Okay, I will try and climb up with my remaining move action.
Okay. Alright, and that's done. Yeah, Bayang, your turn.
No music, by the way.
I move. Using the action as a dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I degree a bit? Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then dash action. Sorry.
Okay. As a dwarf, you run as fast as Durotan. Okay. Alright, Tyrson, your turn.
Tyrson. How did you wind all the way here? You're muted also.
I'm walking across.
Oh, if you walked across, you need to be here because it's water. Difficult terrain.
Yeah,
double movement.
I walk 35
water.
feet. No. I walk 35 foot. So
difficult terrain.
It's-
difficult terrain. It consumes double movement.
You get the rating.
Do you have...
Yep. Somewhere here. Yeah,
I
exactly.
get that.
Somewhere here. Difficult terrain consumes twice the amount of movement.
Yeah, 15.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's my full movement.
Yep.
So
yeah,
done.
That's it.
Right. The Umberhawk attack. Grab this wolf. You will notice it, Durotan and Bayang, and snap his body in half.
Ooh.
Oh,
Poor wolf, man. Poor wolf.
Then round 2. Okay, this wolf attack. Just his hard carapace. Nothing. Okay, this wolf attacks. Nothing. Okay, Durotan, your turn. Do you attack the wolf or attack the Umberhawk?
I'll try to lure the Umberhawk by like, since he can obviously see me, he's like, come on, I'm bigger target and stronger than them. I got more meat. Come here, you sissy thing, and let me make you into dinner.
Roll intimidation.
Okay, because I want to, drive him away from the wolves.
Okay, you succeed. No, your movement action.
My movement action, since I know he'll be coming, I'll be just moving 5, 10, that's 15, basically here, so that, he can, come at me. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. All right. You see that the Humble Hulk is just agitated. That's just how as it looks at you. Okay, this move attacks. Nothing. Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
Right. Can I use the sharpshooter features like a -5 to attack or +10 to damage? Can I try to aim for the eyes of the Umber Hulk?
Disadvantage with -5.
Right. Hold up. I had to refresh it, so I'm gonna.
Don't forget to change to your avatar picture.
Oh yeah. You had to refresh my page. There we go. And so disadvantage.
You take aim and you fire.
Taking aim and Tyrson duck. Ah.
And you miss.
It's just like, there's a duck? Where?
It's like, duck! You're like, where? Okay. Waruay, your turn.
Okay, I will move up and stand on this rock here. I'm assuming that's a rock outcrop. And I'm going to attempt to target the Amber Hulk with my Frost Staff. 15 to hit.
Okay, nope. Doesn't hit. Hits the carapace.
Ooh.
Okay. You
Yeah,
move.
that's my turn.
Okay, Bayang, your turn.
Hello, can
Yep.
hear?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can
Yep.
hear?
Yes,
Yep.
can hear you. Can
Yep.
hear you.
We can hear.
My side is breaking up, sadly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, since you also focus on the wolf, can I sneak attack?
So focus on the wolf and you sneak attack. The wolf are not your ally. Can you sneak attack without an ally?
Good question. But you still ganging on him?
Not an ally though. Still your enemies.
Maybe you could attempt to
Also
persuade the
requires
wolves.
advantage content.
Don't expect buying that.
So what am I
Never
gonna
mind. I pick up a stone.
do? Pick up a stone. Okay. And throw it at the Umber Hulk. Hits his hard carapace and nothing happened. Umber Hulk actually charges. Okay, looking at speed. Okay.
Okay,
It's
then
taking-
after I shoot, I have a move.
Okay, you move.
Done. Suddenly go forward.
You move there. Alright. Okay, now Tears Umber Hulk actually reached you, Durotan.
Mhm.
It swings and attacks. Okay. I think it hits you on against your armor class because it hits a 20.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Okay, and a 21.
Oh, okay.
You intimidate it and after it attacks.
Okay.
Okay. You shoot a rage.
Sadly, I forgot. It's a bonus action, though.
I suggest you rage.
Yeah, I'll rage. I'll just take this option that I'm raging, and then you can deduct the damage.
Okay, let me just open up my calculator first. Okay. 23. 2. Okay, you receive 12 HP damage.
Oh, okay. Not so bad. So,
It swings its claws at you, and its mandibles actually gorge you, like dealing damage directly.
mhm.
Okay, Tyrson, it seems that Durotan is actually focusing its attention from that creature to him instead. So, Tyrson, what do I do?
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and move here, and that's it.
Okay, right, round 3. Okay, wolves. Okay, wolves come to attack Bayang. Bayang. 10.
Bang, it's like, why me? What did I do?
Okay, nope. Dia attack Bayang is evade easily. This one actually heads over to Bayang. Do the same. Nope, doesn't hit. Next is Durotan. Okay, I'm just gonna swing wildly from Durotan to Noble Hulk. Listen, great sword, long sword, scimitar, spear. I'm gonna choose the great sword. Nope, hit. Okay, wolves. This wolf comes towards Tyrson.
Yep. So I'm gonna turn around.
What's your armor class?
20.
Okay, nope, doesn't hit. You actually evaded that. Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
Right, gonna try taking the -5 again. Okay, let's adjust my position a bit. And watch out, Durotan. That's a 15.
Disadvantage. Area attack. Oh, are you just hitting, or you still trying to hit the eyes?
Oh, I'm hitting, but I'm trying to I'm taking the sharpshooter feat, so that's a 15 because they get -5 for the +10 damage.
Oh, nice.
So 15. 15 is a miss.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Okay, Waruay, your turn.
Well, Durotan looks like he's going to be in some rather big trouble there. If I don't do something. So I guess I will run in and on this side, 5, 10, 15. Yep. I will from behind him and attack the giant Ember Hulk.
All right.
Actually, I will jump on, run up behind, and trying to jump onto the top of the Ember Hulk.
Okay, roll for acrobatic first with disadvantage.
The
Because it's moving wildly, swinging at Durotan. Nope. You're unable to. You fell down. That's it. You lose your action.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, acro. Okay, Bayang, your turn. 2 wolves attacking you.
Attack one of the wolf.
Okay. Roll to hit. Nope. Doesn't hit. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, 4. Okay, damage is for 4. Okay, now the other wolves attack. Okay. Attack Tyrson. Bite. Okay, Tyrson, you evade the first attack and then the second attack. Now is the Umber Hulk. Umber Hulk actually attacking Waruay. Because I don't want to manage Durotan's HP. Okay. Okay, swings at you, Waruay. Okay, what's your 1 critical hit and 1 18.
Then what? 1 crit. Okay, so how much damage?
Okay, the claw attack is 18. That's 13 slashing damage, and then the mandibles. 13 plus 9 plus. Okay, Waruay, you receive a total of 36 HP damage.
36? Okay. Ooh, I am not looking good.
Okay, The Umberhawk actually swings wildly at you. Okay, Tyrson, your turn.
I'm going to attack unlethally to the wolf in front of me with my just a longsword.
Okay, that's a hit. This one,
9
right?
damage. Yeah. 9
Okay, alright.
non-lethal damage.
Okay, 9 non-lethal. Okay, that's done. You hit the wolf. The wolf screams in pain. That's it. Okay, this wolf attack Bayang. Okay, Bayang, what's your armor class? 16? It's 18 for 14. Okay, 14 AC. That's a hit. Okay, Bayang, you receive 4 HP damage. Second wolf attacks against your AC of 14, and that's a miss. You dodge. Okay, Durotan's turn. Gonna be rolling for Durotan. Great sword. Okay, and that's a miss. Okay, and then this wolf attacks you, Tyrson.
Yep.
And nope, doesn't hit. Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn. Okay, Ptyei'heon, what do we do?
I'm gonna watch.
Okay, the Umberhawk AC increased by +2 because of Durotan and Waruay. From your range attack.
Normal shot this time. Yeah, it probably won't work.
Nope, it's a miss. You're trying to make sure not to hit Waruay and retro Durotan. Okay, Waruay, your turn.
Okay, one more hit and I'm just straight up dead.
Herbert.
Mhm.
Herbert.
Mm.
Who have a sharpshooter feat?
What?
Who have the sharpshooter? Because you read the middle part, ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Okay. Still, it's just a 14. It's still a miss. The AC is high.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget, my receiving end is very bad. My mic, my speaker, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, Bayang. Hey, wait. Waruay, what do you do?
Okay, I spend a key point to actually first off I will use my draconic roar. Oh. Then after I've done my heroic roar I will run and cower. I will spend a key point to disengage so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Draconic roll give advantage to Durotan, right?
It gives advantage to all attack rolls against any creature within 10 feet of when I make the roll.
That means Tyrson and Durotan.
Oh, no, to any creature. I mean, if someone in the party wants to attack Durotan, then yeah, they get advantage. But any attack now on that Hulk from anyone until the end of my next turn will have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I will boost it up.
Okay, Bayang, your turn.
So fast?
Yes, it's fast.
Damn, my roll is bad today.
I think everybody's roll is bad today. Okay, that's that's a miss. It's 13. Okay, you miss. Now the wolves. This wolf attacked Tyrson and misses. Tyrson actually dodge. Okay, Umberhawk attack Durotan. Okay, rolling to hit. Hold on. Oh, okay. Actually, Umberhawk actually misses 2 of his attack, and Durotan actually dodge. Okay, Tyrson, your turn. Attack the same one.
Attacking the same one. Yep.
Okay.
10. Non-lethal, so.
Non-lethal. Okay. This one's down.
Okay.
Okay, now it's round 5. Okay, wolves. Wolf 1 and Wolf 2 attacking you with advantage here, Bayang. Against your AC 14. Only 2 hits. Okay. Okay, Bayang, you receive a total of 8 HP damage. Okay, Durotan again, great sword. Oh, okay.
He has that that great sword broke in the last contact.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's not removed.
Yeah. So he's only got the battle axe, magical battle axe or something.
Oh, he didn't put his magical battle axe here in his character sheet.
Oh wait, he's
see.
back.
I'm back. And yeah, I did not use the. And also, the great sword is broken, by the way.
Oh, okay. You better remove this great sword and add in others.
Because I unticked it. The only weapon that I am currently using is the scimitar. The spear is rusty, and so is the longsword is rusty. The hand axe is damaged, but not broken. And I still have my javelins.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
attack
Alright.
with my scimitar. I shall attack the thing. Here's one scimitar roll, and it's a miss.
Oh, you
You
have
got Draconic Roar. You have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got advantage.
Even with advantage.
Oh, no enough.
And wow.
Okay, this wolf is down. Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
Right. Surely this won't fail again.
Oh, it's a hit. Damage. 17. Okay. Alright. You blast it. It feels the pain. It turns its attention to you.
Ah, shit. Hold up.
And
No, I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna move back.
now it's turning its attention to you. Okay, Waruay, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, going up close last time did not work at all, and I can't really see Durotan yet, so it will be a waste of a spell scroll if I try casting Bless.
Better start reading the scrolls.
Well, it affects 3, but I can only see 2 within range.
I'm currently here.
Sure.
Yeah, you can see me actually.
Yeah, but it. What the hell? I will use it. A bit of a waste, but actually,
Now you can keep it for the actual boss.
yeah, I'm probably better at keeping it for the actual boss. Yeah, because I wouldn't really use it yet until I see Tyrson over the horizon. So I'm just going to use my staff again, and hopefully.
No, you hit this hard carapace.
No.
Nothing. Okay. Bayang, your turn. You're in trouble, Bayang. There you do.
I have not much option.
Wait, you're behind the wolves. Are they working with you now?
They're nibbling at him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a hit. That's a
No,
hit.
rescattered across the battlefield again without any plan.
Yes.
I would say actually,
Yeah.
no, this is actually a good plan because currently the wolves are scattered, 2 versus 2. And where's Rai? Oh, why is he running away?
I don't need to be within that close range anyways, because I can shoot from far. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Also, the Umber Holtz turns his attention to me.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
All your blows actually miss. Okay, alright. It's like, okay, Bayang, you actually managed to hit the wolf, but not enough to actually topple it down. Okay, one of the wolves actually attacked Tyrson, but no more advantage. And the wolf actually scored 23 and managed to hit Tyrson.
Ooh.
Okay, Tyrson, you received 7 HP damage.
Alright. What do I need to roll for concentration?
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
10 or higher, I think it's safe, but unless the damage is like very big, then that changes.
Yeah, just roll.
Concentration.
Not so high DC.
Yeah.
Constitution save.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Constitution save.
Yep. Con save.
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
No, you pass.
That's fast.
Your spell is not fizzled yet. Okay. Umberhawk, on the other hand, seems to be okay. Alright, Ptyei'heon, can you roll intimidation to see whether it's intimidated by you? If you fail, then nothing.
Intimidation. There it is. Oh,
Yep.
oh no.
Nope, it's not intimidated by you, so it ignores you, but continue attack Durotan.
Okay.
Okay, alright. Durotan, your armor class is your armor class higher than 22 and 19?
Oh no, man, definitely not. I'm not wearing armor. I'm just wearing a belt. That's it.
Loincloth.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I have a rusty shield back at the backpack. It needs to be fixed. That'll bump me up to 18.
Okay, let me divide this first. Divide by 2. Okay, you receive a total of 10 HP damage.
Oh wow. Okay, now I'm below. Now it's approaching a danger zone at the moment. Anybody with healing?
Okay, Tyrson. Tyrson, your turn.
Yeah. Healing potion.
I'm attacking the other one.
Okay, longsword 12s. Okay. Not enough. You missed by 1.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, round 6. Okay, 2 moves. Attacking Bayang with advantage. Miss. Critical hit.
It's a bite damage.
24.
Wait, no, it's a bludgeoning damage. Yeah, they also need to roll on the critical roll thing for them.
A bite isn't bludgeoning, is it?
No, it's piercing.
Oh, piercing.
Yeah.
Piercing.
Piercing. Wow,
What
a
kind of
bite
bite
is
is
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning?
It's like
Those are very
like old man trying to bite you. Okay, Bayang, you receive a total of 11 HP damage. Okay, Durotan, your turn.
Attack the Amber Hulk against Scimitar. Do I still have advantage?
Yeah, you still have advantage.
That's 14 a hit.
13 and 14. Nope, it's not
Oh
enough.
man, that I rolled. Wow, that's actually nice. And never mind.
Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
Right, I'm gonna influence eyes again this time. Now that Waruay isn't standing on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is 16 hit.
Is it sharpshooter?
Nah, I'm
Normal hit, right?
not.
You might wanna-
Yeah, that's a
You
hit.
want to help out the rogue.
Yeah, but the same. No, I can't move to position myself so I can see the rogue properly. The trees area on that is too thick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too thick. Okay, what's the damage?
10.
10. Okay. Right, you injured again. Okay, roll for intimidation. You need to pass for it to chase after you. Nope, not intimidated. Okay, Waruay, your turn.
Okay, yep.
Mhm.
What do I do?
Not much I can really do. I will attempt to shoot it with the frost staff again. This doesn't work. I'll have to switch to something.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Roll on the cold damage. Roll a d20 now.
No, it's already, cold damage. Okay, now please roll a 20 for me. I want to go to cold. Oh.
Yep.
Okay, tell me, okay, what's
1
D20?
20.
3.
3. Yep.
Chills. Roll damage as normal, and the creature may only move half its movement speed on its next turn. Okay, the damage is for normal, so it's still 12, but only half its movement speed.
Too bad you did not turn him
Okay,
into a
you freeze it.
popsicle. Otherwise, that would have been very
Okay.
impressive.
Okay, Bayang, your turn. This one is seriously injured.
Okay, first I use action.
Mm-hmm.
Disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Here, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Then I use the action as a dash. Bonus action.
Okay. Dash out of there. Dash towards Ptyei'heon. Safer place.
7. Yeah, 7 step.
Alright. It's done. This one trying to bite Tyrson. One attack. And nope. Tyrson dodge easily. Okay, Umber Hulk attacks Durotan. And okay, Durotan, what's your armor class?
15.
Oh, still hits. Rolling for damage. Rolling for damage. Let me calculate this. Okay, Durotan, you receive 12 slashing damage. Okay, Tyrson, your turn.
I am gonna attack the wolf next to me.
Wait,
All
how
right.
much damage was it?
12.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, critical hit. It's down. Do you kill it?
No.
Okay. Okay, it's down. Where do you want to move?
I ready my. That's it. That's where I want to move.
Oh, you don't want to engage the Umber Hulk or engage the two wolves?
No. Yeah, I'll gauge the 2 wolves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you move to them or do you want them to move to you?
I'll move to them.
Okay. Round 7, they attack you immediately. Now they have advantage. Rolling to hit. I need a 20. Miss. all attacks miss.
Yeah.
You dodge, you block your sword, you dodge, nothing.
Shield.
Shield. Okay, now Durotan, your turn.
I'm basically now down to just 5 HP, and it's very dangerous. I'm still gonna.
Forget to heal yourselves, boys.
Yeah, health potions.
I don't have any. I did not take any.
Yeah, everyone.
Nobody give you one. My God,
Yeah,
who's
we give
hogging all the healing potions?
Yeah, everyone got a healing potion.
Yeah,
Everyone
got
got one
Oh,
each.
okay, in that case, it's a
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. So roll 2d.
It's a movement action.
Yeah,
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 take
yeah.
15 feet of your movement.
Yeah. That's a 2d4 plus 2. It's a bonus action to drink, or is it an action?
Well, do you want to use your bonus action to drink? It's a movement action.
Oh, okay. Since it's a movement action, it's okay. Oh wow, just in time.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow,
Just in time.
that's max.
Yeah, the
Holy crap!
just the
The potion that Andraste made you is superbly made, like really warm, really fresh. She
No,
just
it's
made
not
it.
the potion's
Oh,
quality, it's a thought of
oh,
her
you-
making it for him.
Or you,
Love and
or is
care.
it because it's actually like her fingers, delicate fingers, making it? You're drinking like this is Andraste's potion.
and attacking him with my skip meter. Please give me a 20. Oh man, even better.
That's close
Okay,
enough.
better than nothing. Okay, right. It's damage 8. Okay, not looking good because you actually, after being blasted, you can see the edges of the carapace actually like slowly revealing its flesh.
Mhm.
So you cut through that flesh being done by Ptyei'heon.
Mhm.
Oh, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
I'm gonna take an action to cast Seeking Projectile. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go up the rock and aim at like the spots I've been shooting so far, getting ready to shoot.
Well, why not use
Mhm.
And that's my
why not
action.
use the grenades? With
You're in. The grenade actually is 15 feet by 15
oh
feet. You're
shit!
in the
Oh,
way.
save it! Don't use it! Don't
Yeah,
use it! Don't use it!
yeah. Do you want me to use it? Okay, I'll use it.
I mean, dude, don't. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. Yeah, you seeking projectiles.
Do you think, in the first place, you're literally right next to it? Do you think using grenade wouldn't be a good idea in general?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
huge
just, like-
explosive damage, and you cannot block explosive damage. Yeah, Durotan. There's no half
Oh
damage.
yeah, definitely.
You probably die.
If I had full health, I might have lived.
or
Okay.
the bear toes him.
Okay, roll to it.
I'm casting Seeking Projectile, taking aim at the spots I've been shooting at. Next turn. That's end of the turn.
After making the attack roll, the spell ends. Wait, you don't attack or anything?
It's an action to cast. I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's an action to cast.
Oh yeah, it's an action. I didn't see that. So it was a bonus
Mhm.
action.
No.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
too powerful for a bonus action.
Okay. Alright, Waruay, your turn.
Okay, yep. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move up behind Durotan and grab my hands, place it on him, and attempt to place off my energy into him. But for some reason, it didn't come up with the spell. It's not. Oh, how odd. Well, I'm supposed to be casting Cure Wounds,
There you go.
Ah,
but it's not rolling.
1d8.
Try to enable. Oh, okay. No, we'll talk about it later. Just roll 1d8 plus.
Oh wait, oh here we are.
Yeah, 1d8 plus your spellcasting
Oh,
ability.
okay.
6.
If,
Okay, 6 plus is wisdom, right?
Mhm. It's already included the wisdom.
Oh, it's already there, yeah, 6.
Yeah,
It's already
Yeah.
there. That's
yeah. I will use that as my action. Then, as my bonus action, I'll put my hand towards the creature and attempt to focus some more energy in my own energy into the creature. Hoping this actually works this time. Need to make a DC 12 dexterity save.
You definitely fail this one. Yeah, it fell. 7.
Yep, 7 radiant damage.
Okay, howls in pain. Okay, Bayang, your turn. You can sneak attack this one, definitely.
Hello? Hello?
Yep,
Mhm.
can hear
Yeah.
you.
Shit, my line is bad.
We're waiting for you, man.
Wait, oh, can
you can sneak attack.
No,
this
mine
one.
always auto disconnect. Then... Okay, but
Mhm.
You have advantage, huh?
yeah, just not a double one.
That's a hit.
Then I use my key
Mm-hmm.
to blow off you.
Ooh, that's a hit. 2 hits. Okay, damage? 8 plus 8.
Not the second sneak attack, not one.
Okay, so what's the total damage?
10.
10?
18.
Oh, a T.
18. Okay, alright. You stab it where it hurts. It screams in pain. It swings wildly where it misses. But whoosh is down. This one is down. Okay, Umberhawk actually attacks. Okay, swinging to hit. And okay, only one hit. The mandibles actually attacks Durotan. Okay, Durotan, you receive 6 HP damage.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, Tyrson, your turn.
Attacking the wolf in front of me
Okay, roll to hit.
with my non-lethal.
That's a hit. Okay,
Five.
This one? right. Okay.
Yep.
It's seriously injured. Now it's round 8. The wolves attack you, rolling to hit. The advantage. Rolling, all misses.
Yeah.
You block, you dodge, you kick them away, and are able to
My
bite you.
faith, he's got some.
Draconic Roar is gone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, DM, is the Draconic Roar gone, or is it still active?
It's gone now.
Okay, attacking the Umber Hulk. Again, as a movement. Oh yeah, as a movement action, I cannot like climb because that will involve skills and whatnot. So I'll just attack him.
Yes.
Nope.
No enough. Okay, Ptyei'heon, your turn.
Right, time to take a shot.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, not a crit.
No,
Yeah.
seeking protection.
Yeah.
Second protocol is it's like a crit.
Yeah, it granted.
We're not rolling for
Yeah,
crit.
exactly. It says if you roll a
It's a
20
pseudo-crit.
or more, the attack is a critical hit, as if it was a net 20.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Roll another 20,
Yeah.
please. Roll another
Oh,
20.
good lord!
To a nat 20 on the piercing.
Major damage.
On piercing, no less.
Major.
Oh my!
On the major
I don't know.
injury.
I don't know what the max. I don't know what the max thing is, but yeah, I think it's.
Oh, okay. You crippled the leg. The creature's movement is reduced by 10 and has disadvantage on dexterity saving throw.
You basically aimed and you shot, and your arrow like went with one area of the body and came out the
Isn't
other.
it like? Isn't it max damage as well? For. Where am I? Let me actually try finding it.
Okay. You completely crippled the leg. It fell on one knee and able to actually move. The moment you actually did that. It's like seriously injured. Okay, Waruay, your turn. What do you do?
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute.
Mhm.
So it can't move at all now, or is it like limping?
It's limping.
It's also
Okay.
disadvantage to dex
Yeah,
saves.
exactly. So
Yeah.
whatever you have against dex saves, now you can use it.
Yeah, I will do Sacred Flame again, but I will target its other leg.
Okay. I'm not gonna roll for dex save because the dex save is so low. It's gonna fail anyway. Unless I roll a 20.
Oh,
1 damage.
Okay, 1 damage.
He
Okay.
singed it.
Okay. So you burn his leg, and like he doesn't really feel much pain. Now Bayang, your turn. It's crippled. You see the opportunity. What you will do?
Mastercrafted.
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay. That's it. No more attack. Oh, Ward. Critical hit.
Well, unarmed strike. What type of damage does it do again? Is it bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeoning.
Unless he
Roll.
has other
Wait.
stuff.
Roll a normal d20 Bayang.
Yeah.
Wow!
Holy moly. Roll another 20.
God.
Oh, must be. Roll another 20. I think Andraste's will is like giving everybody inspiration last minute. Okay, Alan, roll another 20. If you roll another 20, the creature's just dead. But actually, it's dead anyway.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what does it do? Oh, you crippled the arm, but actually it's actually dead. Okay, Bayang, how do you declare this kill?
As I managed to sneak under his carapace, he hit hard enough. The sword doesn't hit enough. The fist is better than the weapon.
It seems that your
Shit,
fist
my
was
line
so
is bad.
strong. Your fist was so strong, your fist actually go through its back, and after they go through from the stomach from the other end, which surprises Durotan. But Durotan see your tiny dwarven hands appearing from his stomach from the other side.
Wait, I want to do something funny. Since basically the hand appeared, Durotan just walks to where the hand is and just starts shaking it. He just like shake.
That's odd because
Mhm.
a surprise hand and you shake it.
He has the surprise hand. He's like, I'm gonna go and shake it.
Anyway, to make it more logical, he go through his hand hit the part where there's a piercing hole and make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Make it more logical.
Okay. Alright, Tyrson, roll for animal handling. I'm gonna roll for their wisdom save.
Yeah.
Calm your bitey. Oh, sorry. Calm your titties.
Oh wow, missed by 1 point.
Okay. Alright. Tyrson, the moment you actually see the battle from the Umberhawk actually ended, when Bayang actually managed to actually kill the Umberhawk, actually fell down and died, you see that the wolf suddenly like stop attacking. You see them calm down a bit. And then after that, you just drop your weapon, and after you try to actually calm them down, and then they stop attacking you. And so you just like you did the Jurassic Park movement, like shh.
Yeah. With the fingers. Yeah.
Then the wolf like calm, and after that they move back from disengaging you.
I approach with food and trying to put rope around them to lead them
Okay,
and tie them
roll.
off.
Okay, you're done with your animal handling. Ptyei'heon is
Yeah.
too far to assist you. The only one that can actually help you again with animal handling is only Bayang, Durotan, and Waruay. Okay, now we're going to be moving to Durotan first. Durotan 2 actions to help Tyrson.
When he sees Tyrson manage to calm down the wolf, he just walks to there after dusting himself. But as he walks, he tells Waruay,
I'm gonna be helping Tyrson calming down the wolves. See if you can cut down as much of this creature's carapace as can. I need an armor made of his parts. And maybe a new great sword, too.
as he he walk over
okay.
and I'll be rolling for animal handling to assist Tyrson. Okay, you have advantage now. I just I just take out some
Yeah.
raw meat from like the rations that we had in terms of lunch and just put it in a
22.
oh wow.
And
Herbert, can I
Mhm.
say something?
Nice.
Because later I need to.
Yeah, sure.
Sadly,
Go
I
ahead.
need to move. So later Bayang will auto follow, but in this moment, he will load, he must touch the body, take his body part because he's a blacksmith. He will make use of his body, maybe for armor or whatever.
No, you can't make armor now. The quest is still
No.
continuing.
Yes, I think that's a loot. Parts
Okay,
as a loot.
absolute. That means it's okay. You just have to follow. Just continue this next week. Just continue this next week because you need to bring this Humble Health carapace all the way back to the cart. But then again, okay, you stay there to actually look
Okay.
at the body. Okay, Waruay, your action.
Well, if Bjorn actually knows how to make armor, he would probably be the best person to cut this creature up, rather than me. So Bjorn seems to know what he's doing. So I will leave Bjorn to it, unless he wants a hand. Do you need a hand?
You
Oh,
do
he
guys
left.
return.
Yeah.
You guys return to use that. It's all right. Go and assist Durotan and Tyrson. He speaks to you. While he
Okay.
carved out the body of the Humble Health to actually take his meat to be cooked.
I got 22 critical on my
Right.
roll.
Okay. Right, Tyrson. You actually managed to calm down the wolves while Waruay is actually tending to the Umbahawk, actually being killed by Bayang. Well, actually, you see that Ptyei'heon actually slowly walking up towards the waterfall area. The wolf actually calmed down. They actually just stood there. They stood there, sitting, looking at you. But at the moment you actually calmed down the wolf, you heard like a thunderous roar, like a voice booming at the temple not far from where you are. And then as you all of you actually turn to actually see, you see some sort of dire wolf that seems to be emanating with some sort of dark energy on top of the temple itself. It speaks to you all as if the wolf can actually speak common. And he says that you have taken my children. The wolf actually spoke, his voice like booming from this ancient temple. And then the wolf speaks. Submit to me now, or submit to me later. But my children will not be taken by you anymore. Once you cross this bridge and face me, I will devour your meat and feed them to my children. But it sets back. Before you can continue this conversation, look at the time. It is to be continued. And we will continue this talk, perhaps in the next upcoming episode. The wolf coughed at